Hey, hold on, baby. Huh? Hey, I'm live. Y'all gotta kill that noise. Y'all gotta kill all that noise. This Pacquiao about to... Huh? You want the phone? Take the phone. Let's see what's going on with old Pitbull Cruz about to get on here. Let me jump on YouTube so I can see where we at. Let me close this. Let me go here to my channel real quick. Let me close this out. Let's go here. Let me go down here real quick. Okay. Now we live. Let me click on here. Click on this. Alright. Let me close this up. Turn this down a little bit. You got Pitbull Cruz on here. Let me see. Look at it. Alright. Okay. I think Cruz is gonna get this guy out of here. Turn it off. I think Cruz is gonna get this guy out of here. Yeah, let me pull up. Let me do something right here. Oh. I wonder if Pitbull Cruz will get this guy out of here. If he'll get this guy out of here within the first round. Let's see what happens. Minimize this. Let me go over here. Okay. Chuka took my phone. Alright, let's see what's up. Okay. Pitbull Cruz may have his hands full with this tall fighter. You got a tall fighter in front of him. Let me get my chair real quick and get set up. Did Rasul take my phone, man? Oh, Lord. Pitbull Cruz, let me fix it. Let me turn this off. Pitbull Cruz is trying to close the distance, but this guy's not letting him do it. He's not letting him close the distance. He's not letting him do it. Cruz is going to have to figure it out. Because right now, turn this down a little bit more. He's going to have to figure it out because he got the guy he's fighting looks like Ryan Garcia. He has a tall opponent in front of him, man. As the end of the first round, it was more of Pitbull Cruz. It was more of Pitbull Cruz chasing him around. Let me adjust this camera real quick. I sat down and messed it up. Okay, it should be good now. Let me go back over here. Yeah, but Pitbull Cruz is gonna have to do more than chase this guy around the ring. He's gonna have to find a way to cut the ring off. Because right now it doesn't look like he's able to do that. But it's still early. It's still early in the fight. And I'm telling you right now, this guy Carrera, it looks like his plan, he's got Freddie Roach with him. His plan is to jab and move around. But I'm just not sure he's going to be able to do that the whole fight. At some point, he's going to get tired. And I think Pitbull Cruz are going to catch up to him. So they're starting the second round right now. And Pitbull Cruz has the high guard. And this guy Carrera is just keeping it simple right now, man. You jab, left hand. Oh, he's a southpaw. And he's stepping around. And what he's doing, which I think is really interesting, is he's keeping his right foot on the outside of Pitbull Cruz's left foot. which is a good sign. He's got Freddie Roach in his corner, so I wouldn't expect to see anything differently. Let me go check on this food 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm done. Oh, man. I'm back at it. Turn that food off, man. Right now, this Pitbull Cruz, he's just throwing big looping left hooks and right hooks, hoping something lands. I find the referee's getting a little too involved, in my opinion. He's a pretty good referee. But I just think it's a matter of time before Pitbull Cruz lands. Before he lands that big, why the referee keep warning him, man? Before he lands a big shot and puts this opponent down. The guy he's fighting looks just like Ryan Garcia. He actually has a similar fighting style as well. But Pitbull's gonna have to figure something out, because I tell you what, with all the hype behind Pitbull and him trying to get a fight with Gervonta Davis, this just isn't it. At least it's going into the second round. So Pitbull Cruz is showing him being a smaller fighter with the shorter arms. When he fights somebody tall who can box, he's at an extreme disadvantage. So he's gonna have to figure it out. But I think once we get past round 4, this guy Carrera, he's gonna slow down. I'm telling you right now. He's able to keep his distance right now because his legs are fresh, but you can't move backwards 12 rounds and expect to not get hit. You know what I'm saying? You just can't do that. Not against a guy like Pitbull Cruz, who's just gonna keep marching forward. It just doesn't work that way. So there it goes. So you can see, ending the second round, Pitbull Cruz is already starting to get a little bit closer with his shots. Just banging away at the body. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, while they're in between rounds, I was surprised they had Jamel Charlo. They had Jamel Charlo on there talking about Canelo, man. And I'll be honest with you, I've never seen Jamel Charlo that happy, that excited. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him that happy, that excited. And that's a good thing, but I really hope Jamel Charlo's putting the work in, because he has an uphill battle ahead of him against Canelo, and that's just the reality of the situation, man. Jamel Charlo going up to 168, he's about to get, to me, the retirement payday. But I just think he has his hands full with the power of Canelo, but you just don't know. Canelo's slowing down. Pitbull Cruz, round 3 just started. Pitbull Cruz is doing something very, very good if he can start to land the shots. He's trying to counter with his left hook over Carrera's right-hand jab. And if he times it just right and he lands on Carrera's chin, because Carrera fights like Ryan Garcia. He's tall, his chin is straight up in the air. And I just think, like I said, as the rounds go by, we're in the third round, it's just a matter of time before Pitbull Cruz starts to land his shots. Carrera doesn't seem to have any real power, any real pop to give Pitbull Cruz anything to worry about. And as a matter of fact, I think Carrera's giving Pitbull Cruz too much respect. At some point, you got to stand and hold your ground and let your shots go. Because right now, he just seems to be okay with kind of floating like a butterfly around the ring and not really trying to hurt Cruz. He seems to be in full defense and retreat mode. And, he just got caught by right hand by Cruz. So here it is, like I said, we're in round 3, and Carrera, his legs aren't looking as strong anymore. He's starting to stand still, and that is a problem. see, there it goes. Cruz is on him now. Cruz is getting closer and closer. He's touching him up to the body, touching him up to the head. So I say by round 6, this fight ends. Round 6, if Cruz would have landed that left hook, fight would have been over. So I give it to round 6, and this fight would be over, man. Absolutely. Round 6, and this fight will be over. So it's just a matter of time. Carrera has nothing. His jab is weak. He's not throwing his left hand at all. And when he does, it's like he's trying to pop shot Pitbull Cruz. And that's just not going to work. He's in full retreat mode. And when Pitbull gets in close, he's trying to tie him up. But it's just, he got to figure out something else, man. You know, and you got Freddie Roach in the corner. And it just makes me wonder, when it comes to Freddie Roach, what's Freddie Roach's plan of action? At some point, he's got to tell him, look, you got to stand and fight. You can't think that a guy like Carrera is going to come in a fight like this where Cruz is the aggressor. You can't expect for Carrera to win a decision against Cruz when Cruz is the one pressing the fight and Cruz is the one really landing the harder shots. So there again, 3 rounds down. It's even hard to keep score, you know, when they're fighting like this. But I'm gonna tell you, I think by round 6, Carrera gets stopped. He looks like he's getting gashed right now, breathing out of his mouth. I don't know what the hell Freddie Roach is telling him. But I tell you what, you're not gonna win a fight like this. Not at all. You gotta figure it out and figure it out quickly, man. I'm glad to see Freddie Roach still plugging along. Still got fighters in the gym. But this fighter tonight, he's not Pacquiao. I'll put it to you that way. Freddie Roach is looking for the next big talent. And sure as hell isn't this guy. He's got this guy Carrera. And there goes Pitbull Cruz. I wonder, man, do y'all think Pitbull Cruz deserves another shot at Gervonta Davis? No, it seems to me that Pitbull Cruz has really helped his career blossom just based off of his performance against Gervonta Davis. And right here, I'm telling you right now, the kind of opponent he has in front of him, I mean, when are these guys going to learn? It's like talking about Jerron Ennis and Regis Prograis. You get a guy in front of you who's a boxer. I mean, by this point, everyone who more have the brawling kind of style and wants to have somebody stand in front of them and fight. By now, I mean, word should have spread that we need to really understand cutting off the ring, being defensively responsible, closing the gap, and getting our shots off. But I just think the knockout is going to come here by round 6. But Carrera looks a little fresher here in round 4. Pitbull Cruz is still behind the high guard, but he's walking straight in. I think if Carrera would just, when he takes that half a step back, commit to the uppercut. If Carrera would just commit to the uppercut, I think he would land a hard shot on Cruz. But he's not doing that. He's getting out of range and looking to wrap up Cruz or to move out to the right or to the left. He's not looking to commit to his shots. And that to me is problematic, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely problematic, man. So anyway, up to the 4th round so far, hasn't been too much excitement. You got Pitbull Cruz pushing the action, and this guy Carrera just basically, trying to survive, man. And I think he has a lot of opportunities to let some shots off. Like right there, he actually threw what looked to be a 2-1, what we call like a swivel jab. He threw a 2-1, man, but then he immediately goes back to what he's doing now, trying to tie him up. You gotta let your hands go, man. And this is what I don't understand, man. You know, I'm about to type something up. When these undercard fighters are on a stage like this, they must let their hands go. You know what I'm saying? They must let their hands go. And I don't understand why he's just not letting his hands go, man. It's crazy. You got the whole, there you go, Cruz, hit him with a left hook. You got the whole world watching you. The whole world, and you're in here trying to make this a tickling contest. I mean, Carrera is taller, has a longer reach. He's got to commit to his shots more. Like, it's just not going to work unless he lets his shots go. You know what I mean? Got to let his shots go. What happened? Help him. Okay? Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, man, it's round 4. That's the end of round 4. This guy Carrera thinks he's outboxing Cruz. I don't see it like that. But at the same time, look right here. That left hook that Cruz landed, they're showing the highlights right now from round 4. That left hand that Cruz landed, it hurt Carrera. And I'm telling y'all, around 6, if Carrera just slows down a little bit here in round 5, but round 6 it's over. Hey, what's going on, Dwayne? Hi, Coach. I'm enjoying your call of the fights. I do not want to see Cruz fight Tank again. All Cruz has done is lose the Tank. He's making a career out of losing the Tank. And, man, I'll tell you what, Dwayne, man, I agree with you 100%. 100%, man. And it's amazing to me that a guy like Cruz can, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he's a good fighter, but it's like his profile grew like by 100, you know what I'm saying? And he's been, hey, he ran with it, and I don't blame him for it, but he's not on Tank Davis level, because when you watch Tank Davis when he fights tall fighters, even when they're boxing him, you know, Tank is still able to slip the shots, get inside, and close the gap really quick and explode. I'm watching Pitbull Cruz, and I want to see if he has some of those attributes like Tank. But I'm going to tell you right now, Pitbull Cruz and Tank Davis, they're two different fighters. Pitbull Cruz is a brawler. He's going to maul you. He's going to try to, hit you in your arms, face, arms, shoulders, ribs. He'll hit you in your balls. He'll hit you in your butt. He doesn't care. Like you see, this guy, Carrera, he wasn't holding him right there, and Cruz landed some hard shots on him. But as far as Tank Davis, Cruz needs to go on and fight like a Shakur Stevenson, fight Frank Martin, Edwin De Los Santos. They got some killers at 135. And in my opinion, for a guy like Pitbull Cruz, quit calling for the Tank fight. Sit there, man, and just keep putting in the work, viciously knocking these guys out, whatever round he's able to do it in. And the Tank fight will come around full circle, because Tank, unlike Devin Haney, Tank's not going up to no damn 140, 147. He doesn't have the frame for it. He may talk about it. There may be a certain fighter, like a guy like Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman shows that he's beyond his prime and he's kind of a gatekeeper, but not too much of a threat, that may be a good, and he has a belt, that may be a good cherry pick for a guy like Tank down the road. But Tank's staying at 135. Even Tank has admitted that those guys, 140, 147, he said that they're too big for him. He doesn't feel they're too strong. He just feels that for him and what he's trying to do, he kind of loses whatever advantage he has at 135. Oh, damn. I told you. Ooh, I told you. Carrera's standing in front of Pitbull crowds. Oh, I told you. Oh. Pitbull's about to stop him. I told y'all. Oh, there. Come on, referee. The guy is holding him. So the guy is holding Pitbull Cruz. The Pitbull Cruz, like most of these shorter fighters, when they get excited, they're jumping up and down and using his head to headbutt the guy underneath his chin, because the guy keeps grabbing him. Pitbull Cruz is trying to knock him out. But round 6 is about to start. But I'm telling y'all right now, that guy Carrera slowed down. I told you, he's going to slow down. And Freddie Roach has some work to do, because if there was another 30 seconds in that round, I'm telling you, Pitbull Cruz would have dropped him. So right now they're showing what happened. It was a jab. Carrera stepped in, and Cruz recognized that that Carrera was in the danger zone. He hit him with that uppercut. And then he got inside and banged to the body and came upstairs. I mean, did these guys not learn from Fulton Inouye? Guys going downstairs, and coming upstairs. Like what Inoue did to Fulton was absolutely amazing. I haven't seen anybody like a Inoue size throw a jab to the body, then come back upstairs after slipping a punch and throw the hook. Jab to the body and hook. Stab, jab, hook. Absolutely amazing. And I'm watching Pitbull Cruz here, and he's using the same thing. It's not the stab, jab to the body, hook, but it's he just varies his attack. And Carrera right now, he got that deer in the headlight look. And Pitbull Cruz is coming at him full speed. Full speed, man. The referee just needs to let him fight. Let them fight. I mean, they're not in there to tickle each other. Quit breaking them apart. Let them go at it. So there goes Pitbull Cruz, high guard, jab to the body. And Carrera is sitting there. Man, his chin is wide open and, I mean, just straight up in the air. And he's throwing this looping lead left hook. Look, he just got countered by right hand by Pitbull Cruz. Cruz just hit him with a left hook, right hook, left hook. And this guy is still standing there. I don't like what I'm seeing from this guy, Carrera, man. When Cruz knocks him out, I think it's going to be a vicious knockout. And I think he can get him in this round. I think he can get him in this round. I mean, this guy is not Terrence Crawford, you know. And so he kind of reminds me of in his fighting style just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, the Carrera guy. The way he kind of is sitting there, he looks super relaxed, and he's letting the shots go. But he's not Terrence Crawford. Like, he just got hit with a body shot, good shot by Cruz. Carrera's just taking a half a step back, working his jab, he's circling around trying to set his feet. But he's not let anything hard go. And he just got countered by Cruz upstairs. I mean, it's just a matter of time before this fight. Good uppercut by Cruz. It's just a matter of time before this fight ends. Oh, 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 beautiful combination by Cruz. I'm telling you, Cruz may stop him in round 6. Cruz may stop him in round 6, man. But when he stepped to the right and then threw that left hook and did it again and came back with the right hand, he stood Carrera straight up. Carrera was standing there stiffer than a mannequin. Stiffer than a mannequin. But then it's like the height difference is so crazy, man. This guy, it's like a damn 6-inch and height difference, man. Absolutely crazy. But we're going to see, man. The end of round 6, got 40 seconds. I thought Cruz would get him out of here by round 6. He had a chance, but Carrera's holding his ground. But he's not moving around as much. So I really think it's a matter of time because he has no power, no bad intentions on any of his shots. No, they just call time at round 6. The tape on Carrera's gloves is coming off, so they're wrapping his gloves. His corner is dragging, typical, man, they're dragging their butt, putting their tape on there to give their boy a break. Because they know what's coming at him. See, he's still wrapping the damn gloves. Look, the guy acting like he don't know how to wrap gloves. And the referee is there looking at him like, come on, hurry up. Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, he made the most of that opportunity to give his guy a break. Does Carrera look stiff, no offense? Yeah, he looks stiff. He's standing straight up, like his chin is straight up in the air. And Cruz is landing shots on him and getting closer and closer. But Carrera, he's so tall, man. He's there like a damn giraffe. But he can box, but he doesn't have much footwork or anything else. You need help, Russell? Hey, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Come in here. All right, sorry about that. I had to take care of my little man. I had to take care of my son. But we're going to see. This is round 7, man. I think this fight should be over, to be honest with you, man. I think Cruz can get him out of there if he wants. The guy's just tall, got long arms, and he's trying to chip away at Cruz with the jab. I think everybody there was expecting more excitement out of Cruz. I apologize for stepping away. I have 4 sons, man, and my little man's using the restroom, so he needed me to come get him. My other 3 big sons are upstairs. So you know how it is when you have kids and you're still trying to do your lives, you know. If you're on here and you haven't hit the like button, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. It'll mean a lot to me. So anyway, right now, man, the fights become pretty boring. All right, I'm just gonna let you know. Not much action. You got Carrera sitting back. Oh, he's throwing a looping left hand. What he's trying to do right now. Ooh, Cruz countered him with a big left hook. But what Carrera is trying to do, essentially, right? He's trying to loop his left hand around the high guard of Cruz, and he threw like 3 in a row, which was a mistake. Cruz was downloading data, and then he countered him with a big left hook. And it's kind of like when Santa Cruz was fighting Gervonta Davis. He threw first right hand, second right hand, and by the third one, Davis just slipped it and countered him with that uppercut, knocked him out. So we're going to see what happens here, man. But right now, at least the way it looks to me like Pitbull Cruz is winning the fight. But I'm no judge. It's round 7. Pitbull Cruz hasn't dropped him. He's landed the harder shots. But Carrera's just been hanging in there and just kind of pecking at him, you know. He's going, you know, upstairs, downstairs, but nothing hard, man. I mean, I just think these fighters lose the right to complain when they let these fights go to the scorecards. And it's like, when are they going to learn if you're not the bigger name, if you're not with the bigger promotional company, you know? To me, you should be trying to close the show. You can't just sit there and think you're going to get the benefit of the doubt in a close fight, you know? And that's what I think Carrera's banking on. And although he has Freddie Roach in his corner, I personally don't think he's done enough. But who am I, you know? It's a boring fight. I'm just waiting for Pitbull Cruz to explode and put this guy out of his misery, because Carrera looks like he just wants to try to play it safe and to try to box his way to a victory. But these guys got to understand. They look at what Floyd Mayweather was able to do. But Floyd Mayweather wasn't just outboxing opponents. He was embarrassing opponents. And it was so one-sided. Shots were so clean. And they weren't able to land anything, man. You can't come in here and think that you can get away with what Floyd Mayweather got away with. The Erislandy Laras and the way he's been able to outbox people, especially when he was in his prime. He's no longer in his prime, you know. But you come out here and you really don't have a name, and you're fighting a guy like Isaac Pitbull Cruz, who has become a fan favorite, and think you're just going to get a decision over him. And look, he keeps landing shots like that. Cruz, although he's short, he knows the type of punches to throw against a tall opponent. And it's very, very impressive. But, good counter by Cruz. But the only thing that I've noticed with Pitbull Cruz fighting a taller opponent, he doesn't seem to be able to get the leverage that he wants on his shots. And that's something that I'm noticing here with this opponent. He's landing hard shots, but he's swinging up. It's like he has to swing up over his head instead of, you know, sitting there and being able to just get his weight behind his shots, because he's punching up. Where, you know, the taller opponent, he has an advantage because he gets to kind of punch down and get more leverage on the shots. But when Pitbull Cruz, if he decides to commit to the body, I think he can change this fight with the quickness. But he's not really committing to the body as much as I think he should. But then again, I can understand he's got this, you know, giraffe in the ring who's just, they're pecking at him. And although the shots aren't hard, he's still touching them. Like right now, Carrera's grabbing Cruz and holding his arms. You gotta let him go. Uh-oh, they're about to take a point. Oh, they're taking a point from Pitbull Cruz. Oh, damn. They took a point from Pitbull Cruz, man. I can't believe that. It took a point from him. Come on, man. This is that referee. He took what fight were we watching? Oh, he was taking fights from Mike Sayo. He was taking points from Max Sayo. You remember in Max Sayo's last fight? The referee took a bunch of points from Max Sayo. This same referee, man. So, yeah, that's where I remember this guy from. Yeah, not a good sign to have this guy in the damn ring with these guys, man. Referee makes some good calls. Yeah, Cruz, you gotta knock him out now, Cruz. And what could be a close fight, which I don't think it is, but you just never know. Now Pitbull Cruz he's lost a point. It's crazy, but he shouldn't be jumping up, thrusting his head up underneath the guy's chin either. But damn, the referee, in my opinion, he didn't have to take a point from him. There you go, Cruz. Get him. Cruz letting his hands go now. It's like he knows that he got to make up that point. Although I think he should be way ahead on the scorecards. Oh, good shot. Good right hand by Cruz. Damn. Yeah, that pissed him off when they took that point from him, man. They took that point from him, and he let his hands go. But this guy Carrera, at some point, Freddie Roach has got to look at him, and they got to figure out what they're going to do. Because obviously Freddie Roach has been around boxing long enough to know that they're not going to get a decision. So to think they're going to be able to come out here and argue that they've done enough to win the fight is crazy. My boy Dwayne Burton, he says, that's absolutely right, Coach. You'll never win a decision against a house fighter. You'll have to knock him out. Yeah, you got to knock him out, man. You lose your right to complain. They can get there in the post-fight interview, and you know what? They may be right. Maybe they did land the most shots. Maybe you look at ConkyBox numbers that, everything, when you look at it, the stats-wise, they should have won the fight. But at the end of the day, that's why you got to take it out the judge's hands. And Pitbull Cruz looks like he's making an effort to take it out the judge's hands. Carrera looked like he's making an effort just to go the distance. And in that sense, it may be like a moral victory for him. You know what I'm saying, Dwayne, and everybody else in the chat? It's like a moral victory for him. But anyway, he comes back, and after Pitbull Cruz ended round 8, landing some hard shots, this guy Carrera comes back just still trying to, pop shot and tickle him, a little jab, maybe a straight left. You try to throw an uppercut right there, but if Pitbull Cruz can time him when he throws that lead uppercut, Pitbull Cruz will decapitate this guy, man. Several times I've seen him throw a lead uppercut. That's dangerous. There's only a handful of people who can throw a lead uppercut. Zab Judah was one. Who else used to throw a lead? Who could throw a lead uppercut? Miguel Cotto could get away with it. And the best lead uppercut that I've ever seen thrown was Chop Corley. I can't remember the guy he was fighting. It was a Hispanic fighter. But Chop Corley was easily outboxing him. And then he held his ground, and the guy went to throw a punch, and he threw a lead uppercut, man, and knocked that guy out cold. That uppercut was so vicious, but you gotta be willing to take risks, man. But he committed to that shot. But if Pitbull Cruz would focus on just throw an uppercut, try to throw an uppercut, counter with an uppercut, I think he'll get this guy out of here. Because Carrera now is starting to, kind of crouch down just enough to where I think that uppercut can get there. And Pitbull Cruz can probably get him out of there. But, he could win the 9th round. You got 10, 11, and 12. I don't know, this guy Carrera, again, he got to figure something out if he wants to try to hurt and slow down Cruz. But Cruz at the same time has to make adjustments. Everything he's doing is high guard and maybe throw a hook to the body, then go upstairs with hooks. But I have yet to see Pitbull Cruz throw anything straight. Like, I would like to see him throw a straight shot. I've never seen him throw a straight shot. Everything is just hooks, hooks, hooks. Drizzer, RJ, yeah, Roy Jones Jr. Absolutely, man. Yeah, oh yeah, Roy Jones Jr. throw it. That lead uppercut, man. Roy Jones Jr. could throw a lead anything. Roy Jones, in his prime, he'd throw a lead anything, man, and hurt and knock out his opponents. Speaking of Roy Jones Jr., did you guys hear that Roy Jones Jr. is he's no longer training? What's his name? Eubank Jr. Eubank Jr. and Roy Jones have gone separate ways now, and I personally think that's a good thing for Eubank Jr. But at the end of the day, you can't blame. Well, let me be careful what I say, right? I think when you're the leader, when your guys have poor performances or fails, this isn't anything. I think you got to accept the blame for that. So Roy Jones, to me, should accept the blame for Eubank Jr. losing to Liam Smith. But I will say this. Roy Jones was trying to tell him the right thing to do. And when Eubank Jr. was listening, he looked spectacular. But Eubank Jr. chose to do something different, and he paid the price. But right now, Eubank Jr. is not being trained by Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. said that it's just a matter of, Prince Nassim. Oh, yeah, Prince Nassim. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. But Roy Jones said that the schedules aren't lining up. Roy Jones is obviously training a lot of fighters, and he's just not going to be available. But, yeah, Prince Nassim, man, his son, Prince Nassim was an amazing fighter, man. That guy was someone who threw that damn lead hook. He'd throw everything. You're right. Prince Nassim is one of those just spectacular fighters. His son is actually making his pro debut on the AJ undercard, man. So I'm going to be tuned into that. Prince Nassim has, I think, 2 sons who are professional boxers making their pro debuts. So that's pretty interesting to see. But according to Prince Nassim, he hasn't really put much effort into their training because he didn't want to force things on them. But speaking of forcing things on him, I think Pitbull Cruz is going, if he forces his offense a little bit more, he can stop this guy. But the other guy has long arms. I mean, even whenever Pitbull Cruz lets his hands go, the guy just stretches his arms out and just kind of tangles him up and blunts his offense. That was a good one, too, by Carrera, man. Oh, he hurt him. Cruz hurt him. Cruz hurt him just now. He's doing something really, really clever with his footwork. He's orthodox. He has the left foot forward. He'll step out with his left foot and then come behind with his right foot, and then he'll let a hook go. And what he's doing is he's getting out of position. He's throwing the shot to where Carrera can't see it coming. He can't defend against it. He's done that several times through the fight, and every time he does it, he lands, and he lands big. But I just think he's having a tough time getting that leverage on the shot, man. That's all. He's just having a tough time getting that leverage on the shot. And this guy Carrera, he, like I said, I don't know what his intentions are. So right now they're on the ropes, and Carrera is trying to work with his free hand, but he doesn't look to be trying to hurt Pitbull Cruz, man. And I'm telling you from someone like a lot of you. I spend a lot of time, sparring like a lot of you guys, and I would never come here and say I fought professionally, but I spent a lot of time sparring. And I've had some amateur fights, but I'll tell you this. When you're in a situation where, and you can feel that, where a guy isn't really trying to win the fight, the corner has to say something to liven him up. And this is a case where I think a guy like Carrera, he needs a Teddy Atlas in his corner. Someone who's going to shout and get a bit animated to tell him, look, you've been on cruise control since the first round. You know what I mean? What do you want to do here? Do you want to win the fight, or you just want to go 12 with him? I'm showing Earl Spence right now. Hey, so Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford is getting ready to come up, right? My thing is this. Earl Spence had a dietitian. He had a nutritionist. Earl Spence looked good. He made 147 with no problem. But Earl Spence has been out the ring for 15 months. Now, I boil this fight down to the 15-month layoff versus, and that would be Earl Spence versus the guy Terrence Crawford, who missed weight twice, and he didn't make it till his third attempt. And so with me, when I look at Earl Spence, that's my concern, man. He's been out the ring for 15 months. And for Terrence Crawford, excuse me, my concern is he missed weight the first 2 times. And that is not good. Because I was concerned, I think like most people, the concern was more with Earl Spence and Earl Spence getting his weight down. Are you hungry, Khalil? But Earl Spence getting his weight down to 147, and not Terrence Crawford, because he's supposed to be the smaller fighter. But obviously Terrence Crawford was the one that had to work a little harder to get down to 147. And is that going to affect his legs? Is that going to affect his performance tonight? Because I don't think I've ever heard of Terrence Crawford missing weight. So that's something I'm going to be paying attention to, just seeing if the fight goes past, I would say like 5 rounds. And if Spence is able to get in a rhythm, and if Spence is able to start landing shots, is Crawford going to be able to get out the way of those shots? Like, that's something I'm going to be paying attention to, because he had to lose over, he said, the baby said he's all done? All right, here I come. Crawford had to lose over a pound to make weight. And they won't say how he lost that pound, but losing a pound, after you've missed weight and it takes you 3 times to make it, he made it on the 3rd time, that means he had to do something, in my opinion, extreme to cut that last pound, 1.2 pounds. Some people say it's normal. I'm going to say it's not normal, because I'm not used to Terrence Crawford struggling with weight. Hold on a second, I got to get my son. One second. All right, I'm back. I gotta take care of my little man. My little man is using the bathroom, man. What round we going into now? Uh-oh, it's thinking. I see Carrera got a little 1-2 off. Oh, okay, that wasn't a knockdown. It was a slip. I was gonna say, damn, he dropped him. Yeah. He didn't hurt him, he didn't knock him down, man. What's Freddie Roach saying? Okay. Freddie Roach telling Carrera the right thing. You gotta let your hands go. Gotta let your hands go. So Freddie Roach is telling them. Freddie Roach knows, that's good. I'm glad to hear that Freddie Roach is letting them know. You gotta let your hands go. They're not, they're not just gonna give you this fight. They're not just gonna give you this fight. That's what you want. You want Freddie Roach to be real with his fighter. He's telling him, hey, you gotta let both hands go. You got to let both hands go. So he got to figure it out. But I don't know, this is the final round. Yeah, that's right. Don't leave it to the judges. Pitbull Cruz had to let those hands go too. Let's see what happens here. Damn, man, Carrera's doing some good boxing right now. Did you wash your hands, baby? Rasul, did you wash your hands? All right, you want to sit right here? Daddy's doing a live. You want to sit right here while I feed you? Okay. Climb up. Okay. Are you okay? All right. Hey, Rashid. Hand the baby his water for me. And I'm about to heat up his food. Let me put this on. Man, what's going on here? Anyway, they need to just get to the Spence Crawford fight. Because Pitbull Cruz, I thought we would have got a vicious knockout, man. Pitbull Cruz kind of let me down a little bit. I was really hoping for the vicious knockout. And that's not exactly what we got. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. It's all good. Let me heat up my son's food real quick. Got something for you, Chuko? I need to hurry up. Fight over. It seems to me that Pitbull Cruz has stopped, has dropped. He didn't do the business, man. You can't come out here calling out Tank Davis. Good shots, but you can't come out here calling out Tank Davis and not knock your opponents out. You gotta stop him. You don't deserve a fight against Tank Davis. You can't stop your opponent. I guarantee you if Tank was fighting him, I bet you Tank would have stopped that opponent. I bet you Tank would have stopped him. Hold on, let me get my boy's food. Anyway, I'm just waiting for the damn Earl Spence Terrence Crawford fight now, man. Hey, Khalil, get the baby a napkin for me. I gotta be honest with you. Let me see this. I'll give it right back, okay, baby? I'm gonna text my friend. There you go. All right. This is horrible, man. Horrible. I don't know, but one thing we know for sure is Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. They're going to get busy, man. They're going to get busy for sure. What's up?
No, I just want to hug you.
Huh? You stand up. You don't have to hide from the camera. Go ahead over there. Anyway, man, we're going to see how long it takes for them to start the Crawford-Spence fight. Because I'll tell you right now, they got, what time is it? It's like 10:13. I don't think after, like that's like the fight's over. I don't think Spence and Crawford are going to immediately start. They probably kill another 20, 30 minutes before the fight starts. But I'll tell you what, I'm curious to see who they got winning this fight. Because this guy Carrera seems to think he won. His whole team seems to think he won, man, but I don't know. I don't think he did enough to sway the judges to give him that win, man. So I got Cruz winning. I have Cruz winning. Simple. I got Cruz winning that fight, man. It's crazy. Cruz winning that, man. We're going to find out. But he isn't deserving, man. In my opinion, he is not deserving of a tank fight. You know what I'm saying? He's just not deserving of a tank fight. Cruz got to figure out what to do next. I want to hear what these judges have to say about this decision. Okay, here we go. Here go the official decision right here about Cruz and Carrera. Okay, and now they show a commercial. I just don't think Cruz did enough to win that fight. You gotta. I mean, I don't think Carrera did enough, but Cruz didn't. He didn't boost his profile at all. If anything, what Cruz has showed me is that he's a normal fighter. You know. Yeah, I agree. Of course, Dwayne. He just showed me that he's a great fighter, great pressure fighter, but he doesn't seem to be anything special because a guy like that, like a Roberto Duran, Tank Davis, these shorter guys, man, who are able to go and fight larger guys, taller guys, and chop them down, you know, they prove something when they get in the ring with guys like this where they should get out of there. Even guys who are trying to run from them, trying to move, they're able to still find a way to get them out of the ring. Cruz wasn't able to do that. But we're going to see. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the judges say. Oh, a split decision? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. 114-113 Carrera. 114-113 Cruz. What's up, 2 Brown? Oh, damn, Cruz. Oh, oh, you got to be kidding me, man. So Cruz got the win. Was that a robbery? I say no. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Cruz didn't prove. He didn't prove that he deserved no damn tank fight, man. Absolutely not, man. Cruz does not deserve no damn tank fight. You know what I'm saying? He does not. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull something up while we're sitting here on the live, right? Let me pull up one of my go-tos, man. Boxing rankings, right? Let me pull up one of my pages I like going to. Let's where is it? Okay, it's pulling up right now. Let's see what Cruz has to say. Okay, yeah. I don't disagree with him. He's saying that basically the guy didn't land a lot of shots. Let me go ahead and show y'all something. So this, let me show you guys something. If I can pull this up, this is what we're dealing with right here. Okay, check this out. Let me show you. Make it a little bit smaller for you. At 135, right? Let's be real. This is what you got at 135 for Pitbull Cruz. You got Devin Haney. Can he beat Devin Haney? You okay, Russell? You got Lomachenko. Can Pitbull Cruz beat Lomachenko? And then you got Davis, Cruz, Garcia, Stevenson, Martin, Kambosos, Zepeda, Hughes, and then you got Muratai. I think Kambosos Jr. I think that's the fight to make, man. Put him in with Kambosos Jr. Put him in with Kambosos Jr. I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see him versus Kambosos Jr. I think that would be a good fight. I think that would be a good fight, man. Him versus Kambosos Jr. That's it. Yeah, barely. Got through. But I think Kambosos versus Cruz. Make the fight. Make the fight. Kambosos, here, use your napkin, baby. Kambosos versus Pitbull Cruz. That's the fight to watch. That's the fight to make. But all those other guys, man, when we really think about it, I don't think he stands a chance against those other guys, man. But I would like to see that. No way? Okay. So who do you think? Who do you think Cruz should fight next? I think he'll kill Kambosos. But Kambosos will fight. Yeah. Kambosos will fight. That's the thing about Kambosos. Pitbull Cruz isn't going to run. Kambosos isn't going to run. That may be the most entertaining fight that we can watch at 135. It's not going to be like, what's his name? Shakur Stevenson, right? We like Shakur Stevenson. We know he can fight. He's entertaining. But you got to have a real appreciation for the sport of boxing to really want to get behind a guy like him. Oh, Zepeda, Zepeda can fight. That would be a mashup, crash-up. Like, Dillian White is always talking about maximum violence. That's what that would be, you know what I'm saying? Maximum violence. Zepeda against Pitbull Cruz. That's a good scrap. Okay, while they got us on commercial, all right, forget that. Let me go back here. Let's take a look at a few things while they got us on commercial. Let me go and pull this back up. And let's go back here. Where is it? Hold on a second. Let me go to, where is it? Boxing rankings right here. Okay, let me go right back here. I should have hooked up one of my screens to this. But let's take a look at something real quick. Okay, so this is, let me fix this. Now I'm gonna scroll down, put this in the window. Now let me go right here. All right. Now as we scroll down, we just look here. Let me go back. I'm toggling back and forth right now, which is frustrating. But when we look right here at the rack and stack for the WBO, IBF, WBC, and the WBA at 135. And we got to be honest with ourselves. Who would we like to see Isaac Cruz fight next? Turn it down. Turn it down. You got to turn it down, right? All right. If you want to listen to it, you can go over there by your brothers. But who can Pitbull Cruz fight next? Because let's look at where he's ranked. Under the WBO, Pitbull Cruz is ranked at number 5. Under the IBF, he's ranked at number 5. Under the WBC, the green column, he's ranked number 3. Under the WBA, Isaac Cruz is ranked number 5. But let's understand his position, right? He just beat this guy Cabrera, who was ranked number 11 by the WBO, who wasn't ranked in the top 15 in the IBF. Under the WBC, Cabrera, okay, he wasn't ranked. And he was ranked number 9 in the WBA. So he was a good opponent. But going forward, Isaac Cruz, now you're looking at, Baranchek, Lomachenko, Stevenson, because you want to move up the ladder. You don't want to reverse. So for the WBO, those are his options. You come over to the IBF, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, then this guy Lemos. You come over to the WBC, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko. Then you come over to the WBA, Stevenson, Martin, Lomachenko, Zepeda. So the realistic fight to make for Pitbull Cruz, in my opinion, is like Lomachenko, Stevenson, or Zepeda. Like, that's really the direction he should be going. So I think you guys hit the nail on the head when you guys called out Zepeda as the fight to make. Because Shakur Stevenson, I don't know what he's going to do. But he seems to be struggling with trying to lock down an opponent, man. Anyway, let me get back over here. Let's see what's going on. You got Deontay Wilder, who he's in the crowd. Deontay Wilder need to make a fight, man. I don't know what the hell is going on with Deontay Wilder. You know, he need to go ahead and make that fight with Andy Ruiz already. You know, that's what people want to see. Deontay Wilder getting there with Andy Ruiz. Stop messing around. That's what people want to see, man. Let me get back over here. There we go. Maybe that Zepeda kid, no doubt. He says Cruz versus Cam is a slugfest. Yeah, they're going to go at it. And Drizza, right? Love Shakir, but Shakir dominates him in boxing and boring fight. Yeah, that fight's going to be boring, man. Absolutely. Here, Chico. Absolutely. But I tell you what, if Cruz gets somebody in front of him, that's about, you know, maybe not too much taller than him, and who's going to stand in front of him, that fight's going to be a problem for whoever he's fighting, man. You know, Cruz, he brings that heat. I mean, although this fight was the performance was kind of lackluster, it's not that he wasn't trying. He just had a tall opponent, long arms, who didn't want to really engage. And you just can't win a fight like that fighting scared, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got a huge name and you're the draw, it's just not going to happen. Here you go. They need to hurry up and make this damn fight already. I'm ready to see this Spence and Crawford, man. You want some stewed chicken, Russell? Andy versus Wilder is a big, yeah. You know, I'm going to say this, right? I personally think, at first, the way I thought Wilder deserved a 70-30 split. At first, I felt that way. But now, I don't know if I feel that way, okay? Because, you all done? You want to come out? Because Andy Ruiz and the things he's been able to do as a pro is he has been, although he doesn't hit like Wilder, people don't want to see him like they want to see Wilder. Andy Ruiz, y'all done, baby? Uh-oh. What did I drop? Did I drop my, the batteries come up? Hold on one second. Andy Ruiz has become a unified champion. He's become a unified champion. Matter of fact, he's had all three of those belts, didn't he? You know, Wilder hasn't done it, but Wilder was a champion. What was it, like 10? He had 10 defenses or something. So the bottom line is, I don't think either one of them, you know, should be out here thinking they deserve more than the other. I think they should kind of, you know, sit their pride and ego aside. But I will say, I do think if I had to buy a ticket, you know, to go and see a fight, and they said you had to spend your money on either Deontay Wilder or Andy Ruiz, I spend my money on Deontay Wilder because we know what's coming with a Deontay Wilder fight, man. But hey, y'all gotta turn that down, whatever that is. Rashid, is that you? You gotta turn it down. Or go upstairs. You guys, it's a big house. Go upstairs. You know I'm on this live, man. I'm hearing your stuff. I don't want to hear it. But anyway, when it comes to Wilder, man, I don't know. He's an exciting fighter, I get it, but they look at their pay-per-view performances recently. It wasn't that good. Here, Chico. It wasn't that good. If you're tired, go lay down with mommy, Russell. It wasn't that good. They just need to make the fight, because you look at Deontay Wilder and what's happening with him. Andy Ruiz, AJ has a fight with Dillian White. He's staying active. Usyk fighting Dubois. He's staying active. Tyson Fury's in training fighting Ngannou. He's staying active. Zhang and Joyce are staying active. You know, the only two that really matter, like Hrgovic matters too, don't get me wrong, but the only two that really matter outside of those guys, Wilder, Ruiz, maybe Ruiz, you know, they're not active. And that's crazy to me. You know, they need to figure it out. But I gotta tell you what, it looks like we won't have to wait that long. Look, Look like they're about to start get the fight started, which is a good thing. Damn, it's an early night, isn't it? I'm used to these pay-per-view events, man. At least back in the day, I could have sworn there were like 4 or 5 fights on the undercard, televised undercard that we used to watch, man. This seemed to have blown by. But I know anyone who bought tickets to this fight, they've been out there for a long time. They had the untelevised undercard, which it took forever, man. But it's crazy. These guys are finally back out here, about to get busy. So let's see what happens. Oh, hold on, man. This thing acting up. Let me just go and find the other link. I don't like how there it goes. That's what I'm talking about. That T-Mobile Stadium is packed. Absolutely packed. Sold out. Can you believe people out there spending $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $100,000 on tickets? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. $2,000 for a ticket, $10,000 for a ticket. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's about to start now. Ooh, hey man, I can't wait for this. This is what we've been waiting for right here. This is crazy. Here we go. Here we go, man. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's going on now. Man, I don't think this fight goes the distance, man. I think somebody gets stopped in this fight. Being honest with you, I don't think this fight goes the distance, man. Not at all. Crazy. Just to think that Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, that there was a chance that this fight didn't happen. Isn't that crazy? You imagine that? There was a chance that this fight did not happen. I just don't understand what all the problems were. Those guys on the outside, behind the scenes, making things hard. What's going on, Esco? My boy Esco's in here. Hey, this fight's about to start right now, man. This is crazy. Crazy, I can't believe it. But I think the fight ends before 12, man. Somebody gonna get knocked out. It's crazy. Crazy. Come on, man, they need to go ahead and get the ring walk going already. Man, a long neck, thanks for the live. All right, Drizzle, you take care, man. I appreciate your support, man. Here we go. Here we go. Who's coming to the ring first? Earl Spence? Earl Spence got to walk first? Oh, yeah, because they did that coin toss. Right, best night in a long time. Yes, sir, man. Drizzle, we appreciate you. Thanks for the live. Hey, so here we go. We got... I still think it kind of sucks, man, that Earl Spence has to walk first. I still think it kind of sucks. He's got 3 belts, you know what I'm saying? Earl Spence got 3 belts. He's walking to the ring first. Who is this? Oh, they got these rappers walking into the ring, but I don't know, you know, I'm from the old school, man. I don't know any of these guys, man. But damn, how come there ain't more noise in the ring? I would think everybody would be more, there'd be more sizzle. There don't seem to be much sizzle behind it. It's almost like the lead up to the fight, you know? It hasn't been that much sizzle. This man walking to the ring, I expect the crowd to be going crazy and loud. They ain't cheering like that. I guess I got spoiled when it comes to these fights with like Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather, the Cottos, and the crowd's going crazy for their guys. Damn, they ain't going crazy here. Gervonta Davis didn't make a lot of noise for it. The crowd just seems subdued. What, they hypnotized or something? The hell wrong with the crowd, man? They should be going crazy right now. They're making a little bit of noise now. Maybe they wanted to hear the damn rap song. I don't know. But Earl Spence is in the ring, man. This is crazy. I'll tell you what, man. People who claim to love boxing, but if they ain't watching this, something wrong with them, man. I gotta put my glasses on because I don't want to miss nothing. We're gonna see what happens, man. There was somebody I went back and forth with about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, because I support both fighters, but you know, it's really hard to pick one. They were saying that they felt Terrence Crawford was going to knock out Earl Spence because Ugis buzzed Earl Spence in their fight, and they feel that Earl Spence's jaw and his ability to take his punch resistance isn't good anymore because of the car accident. And I had to tell them, hold your horses, stop taking it to the stupid, you know what I mean? That car accident didn't have a damn thing to do with Earl Spence's punch resistance. This man proved that his jaw is good, his punch resistance is good. You know, he just got caught with a good shot. And, you know, his mouthpiece flew up. Here comes Terrence Crawford right now. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's see if they're making a little bit of noise for Crawford. But I just find the crowd's too quiet. We're watching Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Crowd go crazy, man. Out here. Where's the noise? He had Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano going crazy. Oh shit, he got Eminem walking him out. Yo, Eminem walking out Terrence Crawford. Oh, this man got Eminem to walk him out. You gotta be kidding me, man. Yo, that's a statement right there. This man got Eminem walking him out. Statement, man. That's crazy. Oh my God, this man got Eminem walking him out. Yo, that is crazy. I can't believe it. Oh man, how the hell he pulled that off? I don't know. I have no idea how he pulled that off. Eminem, let me tell you something. This is crazy. Eminem doesn't do stuff like that. This man coming to walk Crawford out. And so for everybody who was out there saying that Terrence Crawford, no one knows who he is, I'll tell you what, the whole world is going to know who he is, especially if he beats Earl Spence. Everyone's going to know him. This man had, let me tell you something. He had Eminem walk him out. The whole world knows Eminem. If he can take and build with that momentum with the walkout and knock out or just win the fight against Earl Spence, Crawford's out of here, man. He's out of here. I'm telling you, that man is out there in a whole other galaxy. I like Crawford in the barn burner. Yeah, I think it's a 50-50 fight. But early in the fight, I think Crawford has better opportunity. He doesn't rush it. I'm on live, man. He doesn't fade in fights. He knocks people out late in the fight. But for me, with Earl Spence is just a beast, man. You hit Earl Spence, he's going to take that and keep coming back. But the thing is, he's never been hit by somebody like Crawford. And Crawford's never faced a pressure fighter like Earl Spence, who has very sound fundamentals and is committed to breaking your will. That's what makes this fight interesting, man. Like, this is a really, really, really even fight. But I heard somebody saying earlier they felt that Earl Spence had the early advantage. I don't think I agree with that, because they're saying if Earl Spence comes out early, he has an advantage. He gets in his rhythm, Crawford could be in trouble and possibly get knocked out within the first 4 or 5 rounds. And I was like, damn, I see the opposite. But he said later in the fight, he was saying Crawford gets stronger and Crawford has the advantage. I think he said it backwards, but that's what he was saying. And he was arguing with me tooth and nail about it. But anyway, he got him in the ring, got Big Bomac truck in the ring. you know, and Crawford. But I didn't know Crawford had 3 trainers either. He's got the Prime necklace on too. Damn, man, Crawford got the Prime necklace on? Damn, I didn't notice that. Damn, they got Crawford out here representing. I'm telling you, man, if Spence beats Crawford, Spence is out of here. They're both into a whole nother galaxy, but it looks like Crawford's, he got the M&M, he got the Prime chain on. I wonder how much he got paid to wear that Prime chain. You know, I wonder. So let's see. It's about to, they about to get busy. Man, I can't wait, boy. I gotta see who the referee. I think it's Harvey Dock. He's a good referee. No matter what happens, let these guys go out on their shields. You know, they're gonna play the national anthem. They gotta do the national anthem. This is a big fight. Yeah, this is the most exciting chess match we'll ever see. Oh, no doubt about that, man. These guys, this is the ultimate, man. This is the ultimate, man. Because you really don't know what's going to happen. People talking about Gervonta Davis. When everyone Gervonta Davis has fought, we for the most part knew at some point in the fight, we could say with confidence that Gervonta Davis, he's going to eventually touch somebody. And when he touches him, the fight changes. But we've never, it's been, man, a long time since there's been 2 fighters in the ring where it's truly a 50-50 fight. Even with Pacquiao and Mayweather. That wasn't no 50-50 fight to me because we know Floyd Mayweather and what he was able to do in the ring. But we knew Pacquiao, he was explosive, but this right here, this is a whole nother level, man. Whole nother level. They just look real cool, man. You know, I don't understand how come they're not more animated. They just look real subdued, boy. But when that bell rings, we're going to see what happens. I think when that leather starts flying, it's going to be on, man. Earl Spence I'm looking at the skin. Earl Spence look like he already warmed up. He's sweating, skin, you can see the sweat on his skin. I'm watching Terrence Crawford, he looked a little bit dry to me, man. But then again, you know, Earl Spence, like I said, it's like, I don't know what they were doing before they came out, but man, they must have been getting good and warmed up. I think Earl Spence, like he said, he gonna step to him. Here we go. I think he's going to step to him. It's crazy. Okay. Nobody going to sing the anthem, though? I'm surprised at that. Okay. Hey, here we go. It's showtime. Here we go. Man, this is crazy. I can't wait. They were talking about the rematch because it's got, you know, it could end up being a draw. But they were talking about the rematch. Rashid, stop. They were talking about the rematch, man, and what would the weight be at since both of these guys struggle with the weight? We're making 147. And it looks like for Earl Spence, win or lose, he want to go to 154. Crawford will still do a rematch at 147, but if he loses, but I'll tell you what, that whole 147, man, it's tough for Crawford too. I wonder how Bob Arum feels right now. That's the real question. What's going on with Bob Arum? Talking about 5 years. This fight happening 5 years too late. But, you know, it built up. We're here now. We're all happy. But I wonder how Bob Arum feels. Oh, did he have Logan Paul in his corner? Okay, there you go. The crowd livening up now. They didn't make no damn noise when during the ring walk, but they're livening up now. Here we go. This is crazy, man. Crazy. Man, this is amazing. This fight right here, these two guys, you telling me that there was a strong chance that these guys didn't get in the ring. Isn't that crazy? It was a strong chance that they didn't fight. But I want to see what happens. I really want to see. I want to see how Spence does against Crawford if Crawford comes out, or at any point where he turns southpaw. I want to see how Spence does against a southpaw, because we know how he does against orthodox fighters. But when it's southpaw versus southpaw, how does Spence do? Especially since Terrence Crawford, whenever he says, like I say, he goes into the phone booth at some point during the fight, and he turns into southpaw man. And when he does that, it's just a matter of time before the fight ends. Okay, they about to fight right now. Here they go. Boom, they just touched him up. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, like they said, mega main event. I hope Harvey Doc don't mess it up. Here we go. God damn, man, this is... Yo, man, I'm so excited. I'm trying not to get too carried away. Ooh, man, this is... Man, they just look so serious, man. They need to wake up. Why they not all... Come on, ring the damn bell already. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Crawford came out as southpaw. Right off the jump. Southpaw. Earl jabbing. Oh, he got that jab going. Crawford's right there, parrying the jab, watching him, changing levels. Man, this is exciting. Hell yeah, this is exciting, man. You just don't know what's going to happen. Earl Spence jab looking strong, man. And you can see he's getting that right hand back. He's getting that right hand back in position. His jab looks super fast, man. Oh, there go Terrence Crawford with that strong jab. Ooh-wee. Damn. You can see. This is crazy. So Spence right now Crawford's picking his shots like he normally does. Spence is looking to get a volume shots going through the jab right now. He just threw a jab downstairs. Crawford still jabbing upstairs, man. And right now you can see it's a chess match. They're thinking southpaw versus southpaw right now. Crawford Spence actually pushed him back a little bit. Crawford, but you guys noticed how long Crawford's arms are? Look at where he is and how he's able to land the jab on Earl Spence. Earl Spence got him against the ropes. He worked behind the jab and got him against the ropes, and Crawford tied him up. That's crazy. Just that easy, he had closed the distance and had Crawford on the ropes, but Crawford tied him up. I'm just waiting to see what happens. Oh, there you go. Crawford landed a good jab. But right now, I have to say, if you just go off of the round, Spence is winning the round. So first 2 minutes, I got Spence winning the round. He's letting more shots go. And Crawford is there downloading. They're circling each other. And this is amazing, man. Crawford's coming in now. But I think Spence is going to try to counter him with that left hand. So Crawford likes to counter, man, but he's trying to keep up the activity. But Spence is getting him on the ropes. There it is. He's putting that pressure on him. Let's see what happens. Oh, they both landed big shots just now. But I think Spence is going to learn real quick that Crawford has long arms, man. Crawford has those long arms. I'm telling y'all. Spence is going to get hit with something from so far out because Crawford's reach got to be like 81 inches, man. Man, Spence is trying to close the gap, but when he's doing that, man, first round so far, I got to give it to Spence. That's a Spence round. He didn't do nothing spectacular, but that was a Spence round. He just threw more shots. But what was impressive to me, right, is Spence double, triple the jab, and then he was right in Crawford's chest. But then he did let the left hand go. He landed, but then Crawford immediately countered. And it's the distance for where Crawford is able to land the shots. But when you talk about being a pressure fighter, man, an intelligent pressure fighter, that's what you're seeing from Terence Crawford. Hey, Rashid, you got to stop making noise. Absolutely amazing. So they're saying that the keys to victory for Crawford is to control the range, counter effectively, land a straight left. You know, these keys to victory, man, you know, sometimes it's on point. But I'm going to tell you the key to victory for Crawford, in my opinion, is not end up on them damn ropes. They can say what the hell they want. Control it. Man, he can't get on those damn ropes. Just like Spence has to be careful punching too much, because he's going to give Crawford an opportunity to exploit it and counter him. Even when he's throwing that jab, there it goes. Jab, jab, left hand. You know? I'm not used to seeing Spence throw such straight shots, but he's ready for whatever comes back. I'll tell you what, they're both, if you watch them, got him on the ropes and trying to go to work. There goes Spence. Got him on the ropes, trying to go to work, but Crawford got him tied up. It's just wait. Something big, it's just a matter of time before something big lands for one of these fighters. Man, but Crawford, we know he starts slow, but he can't have a Porter-type performance to where it takes somebody in round 10 to say, hey, you're down on the scorecards. He's going to have to do something right now. But it's only the second round. Spence seems to be the guy so far who seems to be a bit more comfortable with his game plan, working behind the jab. And Crawford is just, there you go. Crawford threw a nice combination. So you can see that now they're starting to settle down. They're getting a little, what's that called when you have butterflies out? And it's just a matter of time before this thing turns into a shootout. Earl Spence threw a looping left hand. Crawford blocked it. But there goes Spence. I told you, man, he'll tie you up with that left forearm and start working with the free hand. And that's what he tried to do just there. Absolutely amazing, man. Let's see what happens. Khalil, are you hungry? All right. There goes Crawford's jabbing. They're just kind of feeling each other out. This is a fight where you can tell nobody wants to make a mistake. And there you go. Spencer trying to let his hands go. Crawford blocked it, but Spence threw that left hand and Crawford immediately countered with the right. They both missed, but man, if Crawford would have landed that counter, oh my God, he would have hurt. I think he would have hurt Spence. The one thing people don't give, there it is. Crawford starting to let his hands go. That little half a step back, and Spence is letting it. And this is what we talked about when it comes to Earl Spence and Crawford, man. Spence letting his hands go maybe a little too much, which is going to give Crawford an opportunity. Oh, shit! Crawford dropped him! I told y'all early that would happen. Crawford dropped him, countered him, man. I told y'all that would happen. I tried to tell people. Oh, shit, Crawford's on him. Crawford's gone. Crawford's about to knock him out. Crawford almost knocked him out in the second round. Oh, damn. He almost knocked him out in the second round. I said it, man. Derrick James better figure it out. I told you that would happen. Damn. Ooh. Letting his hands go too much. I said that the volume of punches, man, and got counted. Watch right here. He reached from all the way out. Crawford with them long ass arms, man. Crazy. Man. Earl Spence went down. I try to tell y'all, man. He got too comfortable. You know, the inactivity of Crawford lured Earl Spence in, and he lunged all the way up with his hands down. Made a mistake, and Crawford made him pay. You got to be kidding me. Go back in there, Daddy on live. I'll be right there. So here we go. Let's see now. The real deal started. Oh, shit. There go Crawford. Spence letting his hands go. But the real deal started now. Spence is upset. He got to get that back. He got to get that back. Crawford just dropped him, boy. Let me tell you, another 30 seconds, that fight would have been over. Now Crawford knows he can hurt him. And Earl Spence has good left hand by Spence. But you know, Spence, he's not going to just fold up like that. He's not just going to quit. He's not just going to fold up. Earl Spence is going to fight back. Dang, that was crazy. You had him off balance. I don't know if he was off balance, man. Terrence Crawford caught him, but Earl Spence is putting that work in right now. Earl Spence is putting that work in right now, boy. He still caught him with a clean shot. Got to give Crawford the benefit of the doubt, man. But Spence is like, He done got pissed off now. He done got pissed off now, boy. Spence, I told you they both came out cold. They came out cold, so that's the shot that wakes you up. It's like, okay, I'm in a fight now, and that's exactly what that shot did. But we're going to see, because like I said, the fight's not over. That's what it took. So I think wake them both up, because right now, Spence is putting Crawford against the ropes. And Crawford is just there downloading data, throwing out the jab. And, they're going to counter again. He threw that 2-1. Let's see what happens. Boy, Spence is coming at him. But I think Spence may get caught again. He got to be careful, but he's got to hurt Crawford. He's got to hurt Crawford. But right now, this round is a Spence round. All right? It's a Spence round. He is letting his hands go. This is definitely a Spence round. Good, strong jab by Crawford. Oh! So, I'm telling you, Spence got to be careful letting all them shots go, man. When Crawford catches him with them counters, man, definitely a good shot and follow-up. Hell yeah. Got to be careful, man. Oh, man, this is crazy. And you can see both of these guys, they're not trying to lose, man. They're not okay. Oh, hard shot. Crawford, damn. Crawford just has those long arms. I'm trying to tell you. His arms are too long. That's why Earl Spence is getting caught. He's taking a half a step back. And, oh, damn, he can't understand why Crawford's landing. Crawford's landing because he has those damn Dalsum Street Fighter-like arms. He hitting them with the Yoga Fire right now. But I'm telling you right now, man, that's a hard round to score. But if I had to score it, I don't know. Crawford landed some hard counters, man. That's a hard round to score. But I think within 8 rounds, this fight ends. I think Earl Spence gets knocked out. But that's what I predicted anyway. And I like Earl Spence, but the same thing that I was saying, and I don't know everything. We just have conversations here, you know what I mean? But I think within 8, Crawford gonna get him out of there. He's calm. He's seeing everything. They're both in shape. But let's see what happens after. What round we going into now? Round 4? Yeah, that was the 3rd round. Round 4, right? Let's see what happens after. Let's see what happens by the time, if it gets into round 6. Let's see what happens, because Earl Spence is putting his foot on the gas. Crawford, he's breathing, he's calm, so he's not burning off a lot of energy. And that's one thing y'all got to pay attention to. Spence is coming out there. He's tense, he's tight. He's fighting with everything. Crawford's cool as a fan, looking to counter. And he's not burning off a lot of energy. He's fighting an intelligent fight, and Spence is fighting his fight. And I'm not saying it's not intelligent. It's very smart, but the only way to beat Crawford is to overwhelm him and to try to break his will. But when you get hit with shots like that by Crawford, man, I don't care what you say. Crawford hits hard with both hands. But Spence's best bet is to get beyond round 6 and hope that Crawford missing weight and not making it to the third time, that somehow that last minute weight cut has affected his conditioning. But we know Crawford can be hurt too. And if Earl Spence can touch him, oh shit, Crawford just banged him with a hard left hand. God. This is crazy. I told you, the key word is exploit. Oh, shit, he about to knock Earl Spence out. He about to knock Earl Spence out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, he about to knock Earl Spence out. He about to knock him out. He about to knock him out. He about to knock him out. It's over. It's over. It's over. Spence, let me tell you something. When Floyd Mayweather Sr. said about Oscar De La Hoya when he fought that crazy Mayorga, when you got a man going backwards who don't normally go backwards, that means he's in trouble. And Earl Spence does not go backwards. Earl Spence is in trouble. His face, matter of fact, is he bleeding? Man, I can't see him. It looks like he's bleeding. Holy shit. Oh, man. Damn, man. Come on. But Earl Spence is making this fight exciting because he ain't running. Oh, oh my God. Oh, damn. Hey, this fight, anybody else would have quit already. They would have quit, man. Anybody else would have quit already. My God. Come on, Spence. Spence's face is beat. They're going to stop this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Spence just got hurt with a jab. He just got hurt with a jab. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's those long arms, man. Damn. Spence is getting tore out the frame. It's those long arms, man. He can't figure it out. He can't figure it out. And that's the problem. It's nothing that Spence is doing wrong. It's the long arms of Crawford. He's patient. He's countering him. Spence is going to, let me tell y'all right now, the referee's going to stop the fight. Or Derek James may stop the fight. I'm telling you right now, they're going to stop the fight. They're going to stop the fight. He's getting hurt. Look at Earl Spence's face, man. Look at his face. Watch this. Look at this. It's showing this. It's that jab. He baited him in, and boom, hard left hand. And he hurt him, and then came back for the uppercut. If Crawford would have been able to get that left hand off cleaner, and that uppercut clean and come with the right hand to clean it up, it was over. He's hitting him with some hard shots, man. Man, and I'm gonna tell you, man, my heart hurting because I like both of these guys. I really do, man. Yeah, they better figure it out real quick. Look at Spence's face. His face is all swollen, man. They're gonna stop the fight. Derek James is freaking out. Bomac gonna have a field day with this. Damn, look at Earl Spence's face. Man, Bomac gonna have a field day with this. Bomac gonna have a field day with this. Why are they taking so long to ring the bell? Oh, the doc. Hey, that secret society stuff. Secret society. Look at this. They're giving Earl Spence an additional break. This is the secret society stuff I've been telling y'all about. You telling me that the doctor, he gonna come in there? They're giving Earl Spence all that time to rest? Man, come on and tell me that ain't the secret society. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The doctor gonna come in there. He could have went in his corner. Oh, man, they gave him all that time. Look, he got countered again. This fight's over. Put him out of his misery already, man. And I like Earl Spence, but he can't beat Terrence Crawford. He can't beat him. It's the reach, man. It's the reach. Man, the fight's over. The fight's over. Let me tell you, the fight's over. Terrence Crawford is just tattooing him. He's hitting him with anything he wants now. This is crazy. And all Earl Spence keeps doing is just trying to come behind the jab, throw the left hook, trying to get physical. He's looking sloppy. He's unraveling now. He's unraveling now. Earl Spence is unraveling. Come on, ref, let him fight, man. They keep giving Earl Spence these breaks. But if Earl Spence changes the momentum, I'll be sitting there cheering for Earl Spence because I like both of them. But the secret's, damn, Earl Spence they need to stop the fight, man. He getting the hell beat out of him. There you go, Spence, fight back. Oh, he got hit with a hard counter right hand. Oh, he got hit with a hard counter right hand. I don't know what's keeping Earl Spence on his feet. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Terrence Crawford doing him dirty, man. Come on, Spence. Come on, man. Oh, It's those, they said what I was just about to say. It's those angles, man. Those angles. And them little half a step back. Spence need to keep his right hand in place. He needs to keep his right hand in place. Matter of fact, what would benefit Spence is if he knew how to fight orthodox. Because he is getting, let me tell you something. Oh shit, he hit him with a hard right hook. Let me tell you, left hand fighter to left hand fighter, right? Let me tell you, the key punch for two southpaws fighting each other is the hook. It's not the left hand. An orthodox fighter against a southpaw is the right hand or the left hand, but when it's southpaw versus southpaw, it's the hook. And Earl Spence, he obviously wasn't prepared for that. What's up, Drizzer? Appreciate the $5, man. That really means a lot to me, you know. I'm not used to people giving me money on here, but it means a lot to me. This is crazy. Oh, shit! Spence just caught him with a hard left hand. Okay, Crawford better figure it out. Because Spence, we know Spence gets stronger. That's why I said, let's see what happens when we get to round 6. But man, that fight looked over. Now Crawford is the aggressor. But Spence ain't going, obviously Spence is not going to quit. We know that. But damn, he landed a hard shot on Crawford. But okay. Oh, I think he got his respect. Let me tell y'all something, man. This is a good fight. Man, this is a good fight. The jab, that left hand. Oh, he didn't land it good. He kind of got, so Spence threw a jab and threw that left hand, kind of caught him behind the head. But going forward, let me tell you, you know, in boxing, we always talking about, you know, the importance of investing early in the early rounds, right? I think Crawford did so much damage to Earl Spence in the first 5 rounds that I'm not sure what Earl Spence can do going forward, because he got banged up real good, man. We're going to see. I think Earl Spence had to use up so much mental endurance that where it will affect his conditioning down as we progress through the fight. Because if you're getting hit like that and mentally you're stressing out, I'm telling you what, man, it's amazing because God damn, Terrence Crawford gonna knock him out. Crawford is going to knock him out. He's just got those long arms, I'm telling y'all. It's his punch selection, man. He knows the right punches to throw. Look how Crawford is using his forearms to keep Earl Spence at bay. But he's getting those shots off because of those long arms, and Earl Spence keeps throwing those wild, looping shots, leaving himself open. When Earl Spence gets knocked out in this fight, and I'm going to go ahead and call it, and I don't mind being wrong, but if he does get knocked out, he gets knocked out cold. Cold. I'm serious, man. Look, he's got to keep his hands up. You know, it's like what you said, 818. He's got to keep his hands up. He can't, he's just reaching, man, and he's looking sloppy. His face, they're going to stop the fight. They're going to stop it because his face is all messed up. His face is all messed up, man. All messed up. Damn, this is absolutely amazing. And he's trying, but he looks sloppy, man. He's not looking. Oh! Damn, he almost got knocked down with a jab. Oh, damn. Crawford about to get him. Oh, my God. This fight, one hard shot by Crawford, and Spence is out cold. Referee, why you keep stopping the fight, man? Y'all not seeing what's going on here? All this interference by the referee, the doctor. Y'all don't. Oh shit! He countered him again. Y'all not seeing what's going on? Man, I love Spence, but they obviously want him to win, and he's in trouble. He's in trouble, man. He can't figure out. He can't figure out Terrence Crawford. He just can't figure it out. You know that come forward and maul you style, brawl style, for a guy like Crawford. Oh damn! You see? Oh God, man. Oh, what is Spence's chin made of, boy? Because Crawford is hitting him with some bombs. Left hook, right hook, in close, catch and shoot, man. Man, let me tell y'all something. The person here who looking light in the ass to me is Earl Spence. But we know Earl Spence has oh my God, man. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. They need to stop it. I don't think Earl Spence is going to come out round 7 may be Earl Spence's last round. They may let him come out for round 7 because this is an undisputed bout. They ain't going to do him like they did Deontay Wilder, you know. This fight's over. The fight's over, man. This fight's over. It's just showing. Look at that body shot. Crawford, man. Catch and counter to the body. Uppercut. Just sitting in there comfortable, man. Comfortable. This is absolutely amazing to watch Crawford dissect Earl Spence, but I already said that would happen. Man, this is crazy. Damn. Damn. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God. It makes you, right, when you watch this, right, what this tells me, the way Earl Spence has dominated people in the past, you can't come now and call Earl Spence a bum. Because that's what these boxing fans like to do. Call fighters who lose bums. Fulton lost to Inoue. Then all of a sudden, Fulton was a bum. You can't do that. And because Crawford is just beating the hell out of Earl Spence, you can't come now and call Earl Spence a bum. Because the fight's not over. But I do think that Earl Spence has just took too much damage. Too much damage. Damn, look at those counters Crawford's hitting him with. Oh, my God. He about to knock him down. Oh, damn. Head, body shots. Crawford is just picking him away. His arms are too long. I'm telling y'all, man, he sees everything. It's like I said in my analysis, man. Crawford fights with his eyes. This is crazy. Earl Spence, listen. It's okay for Derrick James to stop the fight. Matter of fact, Earl Spence's dad may get up on the ring and stop the fight. Earl Spence is getting dissected, man. God. He got to do something big, man. I don't know if he has it in him. Oh, shit! He dropped him again. The fight's over. He's hurt. Just stop the fight, man. Stop the fight. This man don't have nothing to prove. He don't have nothing to prove, man. This man come back from a car accident and everything, man. Just stop the fight. Stop the fight. Derrick James, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Derrick James? Stop the goddamn fight already. Don't let the man get hurt in there. Stop the fight. Oh, man. Oh, damn. Damn, Earl Spence is still standing, man. Man, stop the fight. The doctor's going to stop the fight. They got to stop this. They got to, yeah. Spence is dropping his jab after throwing and Bud is exploiting it to the fullest. Yeah, he hasn't figured it out. All Spence knows, man, is just march straight ahead. March straight ahead. Look where, you're right, look where his right hand is. Look, he jabs and then brings it back down. He's not bringing it up. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. I'm telling you, this man's about to get hurt. They got to stop it. Don't let him come out. I told y'all, I said within 8 rounds, right? Crawford knocks him out in 8 rounds. This is round 7. If Crawford puts his foot on the gas, he's going to knock him out. They're going to probably stop the fight. The doctor is not going to let Earl Spence come out for round 8. I don't care that this is an undisputed fight. Don't let him come out. He's getting hurt. He's getting damaged. Don't let this man come out there and take any more punishment. Just stop the fight. Stop the fight. Every time he gets hit by Crawford, Earl Spence freezes. Look at him. Look at the body work. Look, he's flinching now. He's flinching now. Yeah, he's flinching now. Stop the fight already. Stop the goddamn, just stop the fight. Oh, damn! Stop the fight! Stop the goddamn fight! Stop the fight! Stop the fight! Stop the fight! It's over. Just stop the fight, man. It's over. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Y'all gonna let him get killed? Don't let him get killed, man. Stop the fight. Damn. That's crazy, man. Today is Crawford's mom's birthday. Yep, it is. He's still letting him come out, man. Doctor, stop the fight. The doctor needs to stop it. The doctor needs to stop the fight, man. You can't let him go on and keep getting beat like that. Look at that. Uppercut, got him, man. Spence. Man, I'm getting upset because he's getting hurt. Man, I tell you, that was my son in the ring. I would have jumped up on there. That's crazy. Stop the fight already. Damn, man. What's Derrick James doing? Derrick James was a fighter. He knows when his guy's outmatched. He doesn't have the conditioning anymore. He's had that hard weight cut. He's been getting the hell beat out of him for 7 rounds. Why are you sending him back out here? If you loved him, you stop the fight. He can't possibly win. Stop the fight. Yep, and come back for the rematch. This is the round that I said Crawford would stop him, round 8. Let's see. Let's see what happens in round 8. Now, this is what I predicted right here. They should have stopped it right there. Go ahead, let's see what happens. Spence is still, his chin is wide open, man. Look, Crawford just touched him again. This is the round right here. This is the round. This is the round right here, man. This is the round, watch. Spence looks scared, he's flinching, he's moving back. His trainer should have recognized that. You got a guy, your fighter, moving backwards who doesn't move backwards, and you sitting there thinking that that's okay? You giving him a chance to do what to Crawford? Man, this is crazy. Spence is moving back. I'm telling you. Oh, bad. That's a bad sign. He gonna get knocked out cold. Crawford's just waiting. Crawford just waiting. He's gonna drop him, man. This is horrible. They should have stopped the goddamn fight already. I understand it's for the undisputed distinction. Come on. Crawford is just stalking him. That's that mental pressure. And Spence is there. He don't know when he's going to get hit, but he knows he's going to get hit. Look at Crawford playing with him. Here he goes. Crawford about to let his hands go. He got him in the corner. Jab. This is what Crawford does. There it is. This is what he does. This is what he does. He's going to get him. Come on, Crawford. Get him out of here in round 8. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. This is crazy. And like the guy just said, this man landed 50% of his power shots. That's horrible. Horrible. So you got one minute left in round 8. I think Crawford gonna pick it up right here. He's gonna pick it up right here. He's just sitting there just putting that mental pressure on him. That's all he's doing. But he's waiting for Spence to do something. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's over. Stop the fight. Just stop the fight. Stop the fight already. Go ahead and get him. Oh, he hit him again. Damn, stop the fight. Stop the damn fight, man. Stop the fight. What are y'all doing? Man, this is crazy, man. Yeah. I know, I see that. This is crazy, man. Stop the damn fight already. Crazy. 20 seconds left. I don't think the doctor's going to let him come out. He hasn't done anything. Crawford just has to buzz him again right here. Buzz him again right here, Crawford, and they're going to stop the fight. Just buzz him before the end. He's not doing nothing. They need to stop the fight. They need to stop the fight. Crawford didn't even really let his hands go. Stop the fight, man. This is making me upset, man. Crawford won when Eminem walked him out. Hey, let me tell you something. When Eminem walked him out, I said, man, that's crazy. This man, hey, I get it that, Earl Spence, he representing Dallas, but who would have thought Crawford, the guy they said was a nobody, and I like both of them now, but I'm just going off what most people are saying. He's a nobody, no one knows him, he doesn't put butts in seats, he hasn't fought anybody, but this man gets Eminem to walk him out. I tell you what, there's more depth to Crawford than what we thought, right? They need to stop the fight. That doctor's doing a poor job. Look at Earl Spence's face. Breathing out of his mouth. This is horrible. But yeah, Crawford sure as hell did win when he had Eminem walk him out. Earl Spence is still reaching. Look at how he's throwing his left hand, man. This is the round. This is the round. I'm telling you, Crawford took that last round off so he could pour it on thick right here. Look, he's already started letting his hands go. and Spence is just there. He's all defense right now. All defense, and he just doesn't want to get hit. He just don't want to get hit. Look at him. He's flinching. He's afraid. And, you know, it's okay, man. Spence is a bad boy, man, but damn. Terrence Crawford is just playing with him. I mean, I don't know why they're letting Spence continue. What Crawford's doing is he's just taking his time and letting Spence get comfortable, and when he starts letting his hands go, he's going to come out here and he's going to stop him. See? Now Spence is letting his hands go a little more because Crawford slowed down, but he slowed down on purpose. He's setting traps. He's setting traps on him, man. It's crazy. Crazy, 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 man. There you go, Spence. Let your hands go, but that's what Crawford wants you to do. Spence is trying to let some combinations go, but he just doesn't have any, there's no power on the shot. Look when Crawford hits him with a jab to the body, how Spence falls over. You know what I mean? Anything Crawford hits him with, Spence goes full defense. Like, he's felt that power. Look at that jab that got through. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Crawford looking to get him out of it. Damn, look at that jab that Crawford threw. There it is. There it is. Stop the fight, man. Stop the fight. He almost knocked him down. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. Stop the fight already. Stop the damn fight. Stop. Oh, those two body shots were crazy. Referee need to stop the fight. Stop the damn fight, man. Spence has nothing left. Nothing left. He's trying, man. He's trying. It's like Deontay Wilder. He fought. It just wasn't enough. And this is what's happening here, man. He just doesn't have enough to beat Terrence Crawford. He getting caught. Look, he go down again. Drop him. Stop the fight. Stop the fight, man. He gonna kill him. Stop the fucking fight already. There it is. Terrence Crawford knocked him out. I told you. I told y'all. Crazy. Knocked out Earl Spence. Crazy. Hey, is the baby asleep? Hold on. Let me get my phone. That's crazy, man. Terrence Crawford knocked him out, man. That was crazy. Now he's undisputed. Undisputed, man. Crazy. Crazy. Knocked him out. Can you believe that? I told y'all that would happen. He could have knocked him out in round 8. Man. Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Damn. Crawford is the truth. Earl Spence too. Earl Spence is hurt, man. He's hurt. That's what I like to see right there. He's hurt, man. He's hurt. Damn. Terrence Crawford just knocked out Earl Spence. I predicted he would knock him out in 8 rounds. He knocked him out in 9 rounds. He could have knocked him out in round 8, but he just stopped. 2 gladiators, nothing bad to say about either one of them. Amazing, amazing fight. I just did a short real quick. Man. Oh, he dancing. Oh, they told his mom don't bring her dancing shoes. And now he's dancing with his mom. Damn, man. That is crazy. I tell you what, Crawford must hit hard, boy. He must hit hard, man. Crazy, man. Damn. It just Earl Spence, it just didn't seem to, Earl Spence wasn't disciplined, man. He just was leaving himself wide open. Wide open, that's crazy, man. Damn. And round 9. Damn, man. But I called it, though. That's crazy. I want to hear, at the post-fight press conference, I want to hear what they got to say. Crawford, yeah, that was amazing. Amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. And what Crawford was able to do to Earl Spence, he does that to everybody he fights. You know what I mean? What was it, over and under? I don't know. I think Earl, I think it was like 120 something over for Spence and like under something for Crawford. You know, I don't really be following that, but I did hear them say something about plus 125 or something for Earl Spence. Man, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Got him. That's crazy. Man, that was a good fight. That was a good fight, man. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't think there's any need to have a I don't think they need to have a rematch. That fight was so one-sided. It's the counter-punching, man. It's the counter-punching. I'm telling y'all. That damn counter-punching is what it was, you know. That's what caused the problems for Spence. He just wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready for it, man. That is it's kind of sad to see him get beat like that, you know. The counter-punching. It's the counter-punching, man. And Crawford was just giving it to him. Damn. He was just giving it to him, man. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. That's crazy, man. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Oh, the round? I didn't catch the round. I didn't catch what round they said. But I said round 8, but it was round 9. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. I want to hear what's his name, what Spence and Crawford both have to say. But I tell you what, Spence would have kept fighting. Spence would have kept fighting, man. Spence would have kept fighting, man. Damn. Damn, man. Damn. This is crazy. But I really want to hear what they have to say, man. But for those of y'all who hung around, I want to tell you I appreciate you guys hanging around on the chat with me, man. That was crazy. That was crazy. Undisputed, 2-time undisputed, 2 different weight divisions. People, they can't say nothing bad about him now, man. It's those long arms, man. Bud was vicious. Bud was, he was vicious. You're right, but it was those long arms. I'm telling you, it was those long arms. He was hitting. Spence couldn't understand how he was getting hit. This is amazing. It's crazy. 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 Absolutely crazy. Damn. Crawford. Yep, he did that, man. You got to give him credit for that. He did it, man. That right hook hurt Spence. Yeah, it did. Crawford is the GOAT, period. Yeah, he is. It doesn't matter if you're a Spence fan. You got to give Crawford his respect. Let's see what he has to say. Damn, Crawford. Damn, it's just the way he beat him down. Yeah, Elder, it's the way he beat him down.
Like I said before, I want to give an honor to God because without him, none of this would be possible.
Yeah. Cry. Go ahead and cry.
I swear.
It's okay to cry?
Like I said before, I only dreamed of being a world champion. I'm an overachiever. Nobody believed in me.
Nope.
When I was coming up.
Nope. They ain't giving man no credit.
But I want to thank Spence
Yep.
and his team, like I told him, because without him, none of this would be possible for me.
Yep. Absolutely. Masterclass performance, man. And he's a class act. He didn't say nothing. I like how he's being very professional and fair. Even in the lead up, he gave Spence a lot of respect.
They tried to blackball me. They kept me out.
Yep.
They talked bad about me.
Yep.
They said I wasn't good enough. I couldn't beat these top welterweights. And I just put my hands to the sky.
Yep. This man, hey, so the thing now is Crawford need to probably go fight at heavyweight, you know? Ain't nobody beating that man at 154. Crawford need to fight at heavyweight. He need to go fight Deontay Wilder. Andrew Reeves don't want to work out a deal. He need to go fight Deontay Wilder. Only way he gonna lose.
He's a tremendous talent. He got a great jab, and we was worried about the jab coming in.
Yeah, he was catching him with the jab.
You know, so our main focus was the jab. And take away his best action.
PBC is overrated. Spence, Porter, and Thurman. I don't know, Conflicto. First of all, how you doing, man? I'm glad to see you on the chat. I don't know if PBC is overrated, but I just think Crawford is that special. It's like Inouye's that special. You know what I mean? But when you talk about elite fighters, I think Spence, Porter, and Thurman are elite. But special fighters, I guess, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to say something. I understand exactly what you're getting at, though. You know, what you expect them to get in the ring and dominate everybody. But it's hard for me to say something that would be perceived as negative. But I know you're not trying to be negative. I know exactly what you're saying. You know, they don't perform to their potential, but Crawford's just on a whole nother level, man. You know, Conflicto, man, and Elder and everybody in the chat. Y'all know how hard it is to stay that comfortable in the pocket and counter people. That's crazy. That's not easy to do, man. That shit is hard. You gotta be super calm and have great nerves. Because Spence could have hurt him too. But he was just throwing wide shots and leaving his hand out there. But hurting him. He was gonna hurt him. He was already hurting him. He's gonna kill him, man. He's gonna kill him, man. He's gonna kill him. Earl Spence wanted, and the thing is, Earl Spence wanted to continue. Damn. I tell you what, Terrence Crawford has arrived, man. Yeah, they'll come out and show support. That was a fight. That was a scrap. Yeah, he in the history books, man. Crawford did that, man. Crawford is a top 10 fighter all time right now. Yeah, hell yeah, he was. Hell yeah, he was. Hell yeah, he is. Bud Crawford is a beautiful fighter. Yeah, he is. Bud Crawford is the truth, man. Crawford on that cocktail. Yeah. Somebody got the Conti cocktail, you know. That is hilarious. Noam El Gouib. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. You know I'm suspicious of people on that cocktail, man. But damn. That's crazy. I mean, I'm watching this, and the whole time, I don't have the experience of Derek James, but I'm watching, and, oh, okay, let's see what Spence has to say. I want to see what he has to say. I'm glad he didn't leave the ring. I'm glad he didn't. Okay, let's see what he has to say. What happened? And this guy asked some stupid questions. Yep. Yeah, Spence is banged up.
How did he manage to take away your jab? You said that was his game plan. How was he able to do that?
He was just throwing a hard jab. He was timing with his jab.
Banged up real good, man.
He had his timing down on point.
Were you surprised with
Damn.
his speed and his accuracy? And tell us about being on the receiving end of Crawford.
Damn.
I wasn't surprised by his speed or accuracy. Is everything that I thought I was just, my timing wasn't on point.
You now have the ability
Earl Spence got banged up.
rematch. What will go through your thought process, and what do you think you could be able to do?
Damn.
The outcome might be different.
We got to do it again.
Okay, so he want to do the rematch.
It's going to be a lot better.
He want to do the rematch.
A lot closer. Probably going to be in
But how they gonna do a rematch, right? How Crawford knocks him out. The fight was one-sided, all one-sided. How they gonna do a rematch? But how they gonna do a rematch at 154? See, I don't understand that. How are they gonna do a rematch at 154? And see, this is where the damn Suleiman. We got to talk to Suleiman, man, because you know Suleiman, he'll sit there, man, and those guys have a way the secret society works. Well, they'll have this fight, the rematch, for undisputed at 147. They'll have it at 154. Yeah, that fight wasn't even close. There's no need for a rematch. There's no need for a rematch. Yeah, Spence needs to just leave Crawford alone. You know, in my opinion, just leave Crawford alone. I don't think it'll be any different. It's not like the fight was close. You know, the fight wasn't close. That was, man. Let me tell you. I'm watching this, and Crawford made Spence. This is the thing, right? Everyone talks about the people Crawford faced, right? And they say that, oh, he hasn't fought nobody. The guys were bums. They said it about almost everyone Crawford faced. Okay? What he did to Earl Spence, he made Earl Spence look worse than he's made previous opponents look. So what does that say about Terrence Crawford? Because people can't come out here now and say that that Earl Spence is a bum. That's one thing I hate about going on to Twitter and talking to people. Yeah, there's no need for a rematch. Matter of fact, that fight should have ended. That fight should have ended early. That fight should have ended early. And he could have stopped that fight by round 4. There's no need for that fight to continue. They're doing trainer tracks. Oh, damn. They're showing trainer tracks. So Bomac was giving good instructions. Yeah. So this was just a matter. Them trainer tracks are pretty good, but Spence fans quiet. Oh yeah, they quiet. They quiet. Let me tell you, the Spence and Crawford fans, it's like my boy Mills says, it's like the Bloods and the Crips, man. But when you disagree, you think Spence will do better with his preparation. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I listened to what Spence has always said and what he said tonight. You heard what he said, man. I hope it'll be at 154. And remember, I was talking about it this week. I don't like how Spence is talking about that weight cut, you know. And some people jumped on me for pointing that out. But I didn't like it. I told you something just didn't seem right with that weight cut. That weight cut, man. And now he's sitting here already talking about, he's already dreading going into fighting Terrence Crawford again and having to cut down to 147. That's a problem. So Bud already tranquilized him in this fight. So what do you think is going to happen in the next fight? He's going to still struggle with the weight cut. He's not going to be a happy fighter, man. And that's one thing, although Danny Garcia's dad, I don't agree with everything Danny Garcia's dad says, but one thing he says is right. A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. And Earl Spence, he just doesn't seem happy when he's in training. You know, at 154, I think that's a much better weight for him. And in my opinion, he should just forget about it. Just go to 154. But I'll tell you what. That whole Ugas, what happened with Ugas missing that opportunity to stop Earl Spence, Crawford didn't miss. Once he got him hurt, he was on him. I think he needs a new strategy. Yeah, he does need a new strategy, man. He needs a new strategy. Derek James just basically had him coming behind the jab, throwing the left hand, and maybe the hook, and just putting his head in his chest and just going and just letting his hands go. I didn't see any real efforts to slip, counterpunch, try to box. He didn't change his he didn't have any adjustments. There was no adjustments being made. What happened after the first knockdown, what did he do? He just became even more aggressive. That's what got him in trouble the first time. So I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. Young Elder says Spence should not fight Crawford. Again, his style won't work it. Nah. Now, Afro Jamming, what's going on, man? Spence needs to be more active. Yeah, that 15 months layoff and then the weight cut, that's just a problem, man. That's just a problem. But yeah, styles make fights, and that's just not the style to be fighting Crawford. Crawford's a counterpuncher, man. And you want to just walk towards him and let your hands go. And Crawford has those long arms. That's a recipe for disaster, you know what I'm saying? Recipe for disaster, man. Crawford's not Danny Garcia. I guess Spence felt he can. They don't. What he said? They don't do tune-ups. So, I mean, what's going to happen with Jermell Charlo against Canelo? I told you last week, Bud all the way. Yeah, you did, man. Yeah, I did that. I don't know if you saw that prediction. Stupid on his behalf. Yeah, you come out here just think you're going to walk in there with Crawford. Yeah, Zaid. I don't know if you saw that. That prediction I did like 4 days ago. I said Crawford would stop him in 8 rounds. And he had him at the 8th round. He just didn't let his hands go. Bud took the 8th round off and stopped him in the 9th. But it's just styles make fights, man. That weight cut, yeah. But Bud was waiting to spring the traps. Hell yeah, he was. Conflicto says Teofimo versus Crawford next. That could be. Teofimo could go up to 147. That would be an interesting fight, but I don't think, like, what disappoints me, right? Afro Jamming says Crawford wasn't even countering after the first 4 rounds. He was on the front foot. Yeah. It's like I was saying during the live. When you have a man going backward who doesn't go back, he's in trouble. That's the same thing Floyd Mayweather Sr. said to De La Hoya when he was fighting Mayorga. De La Hoya put him on that back foot. And that's when it was just a matter of time. The fight was over, man. He could have stopped him earlier. Yeah, the referee should have stopped that fight, man. And Derek James should have stopped it. But I'm going to tell you the thing with Derek James that pisses me off. I started talking about it. I don't think I finished my thought. Is if we're sitting here watching this fight, right, and we see that Terrence Crawford has long arms and that Earl Spence pulling straight back or taking half a step back is not enough because Crawford can still reach him. Why didn't Derek James make that correction? You know what I mean? You know, Derek James should have made that correction. That was crazy. Damn. Well, that's the end of that fight, man. That was crazy. So I'm going to be honest with you. I blame Derek. I'm not saying Earl Spence would have won. Crawford's just a better fighter, but I blame Derek James for him taking so much punishment. I do. Derek James didn't know what to tell him. Nothing. Bo's the only man in boxing that can beat Bud Crawford. Zaid, it's like you want to argue tonight, man. I'll tell you what, right? Boots showed us in his last fight that there's something special to Boots with a fighter, especially that comes towards him, right? But Boots is a special fighter. I can't say nothing bad about Boots. But the problem is, Boots deciding he wants to come forward against Terrence Crawford, which is what he's going to do. Boots is going to get himself, Boots is going to get himself, I think, knocked out. I don't think Boots can beat Terrence Crawford, man. I don't. I think he's going to try to come out there and push the fight, and I think Crawford's just going to pick him apart. I think Crawford's going to do the same thing to Boots that he's done to everyone else. You know, I honestly do. I just don't think nobody beats Terrence Crawford, man. Especially at 147. There's nothing for him to do. The rematch isn't necessary. Why have a rematch with Spence? I'm going to be honest with you. Spence should never fight at 147 again. Spence should not fight at 147. It's over. Just leave that weight alone. Are you going off of despite, or is that how you really feel? No. This fight? Oh, no. I've always said that I think Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence would beat Boots Ennis. I've always said that. And the reason I said that is because when I watched him fight Chikazian. But then I saw how he fought against Villa. And when he fought Villa, what's his name? Boots Ennis was doing some amazing stuff in that ring. But I said it had a lot to do with his opponent too. But it's hard for me to come now and say Boots would beat Spence because Spence fought Crawford, who's just a special fighter. But I just think Boots is in the mix, though. I will say that. I think Boots is in the mix. Top 10 all-time right now. I don't know, Elder, man. I got to sit back and do the science on that one, man, and just take a look at who's all in the top 10. But you got to give Crawford, you got to give him a good chance because I think it's easy to argue that, you know, whoever was currently the top 10 of all time, Crawford may have just, with that performance, just, you know, bump somebody out of that racking stack. You know what I'm saying? Crawford may definitely be one. Elder says no one has beaten Crawford in that weight class. Nah, ain't nobody beating Crawford at no damn 147, man. Hell nah. You know, no way, man. Crawford, what he showed us, what he shows us in every fight, is that he locks in, he's downloading data. It's amazing, man. Boots ain't beating nobody. Yeah, I know. I think Boots is special, but I think Boots is a good fighter, and he looked great against Villa. I just think even Boots against Earl Spence, even Keith Thurman, shit. We gotta be real now. Boots against Keith Thurman. Yeah, thank you. He says you were right. Yeah, I know people have been ever since I put out that Fulton NUE prediction. I've gained some subscribers, and to those subscribers who happen to be on here right now, thank you. I gained like 60 subscribers off of that prediction because I put that prediction out 6 months ago. But I've been pretty consistent in what I've been saying. But I did predict, like my boy Fruit Loips JT. Yeah, I put that prediction out and I called it, man. But going forward, there's nobody beating this man. You know, nobody beating him. It's going to take someone who can force Terrence Crawford to initiate the action. And who's going to initiate the action against Terrence Crawford? You know what I mean? That's my question. Who can actually come out here and really initiate the action against Terrence Crawford? I mean, cause Terrence Crawford to initiate the action because that ain't really Terrence Crawford's style. Let me paste this in here real quick. Zaid says, "Come on, man, Keith Thurman." Yeah, Keith Thurman, man. Come on, man. You know, don't duck me, son. Is that what Keith Thurman like to say? I think Keith Thurman is he's officially a gatekeeper, but you know, it's like I don't know who said it this week. I heard somebody say when someone becomes a gatekeeper, it's not because that they're over the hill. It's because they're still a special fighter. And if you want to become elite, you got to beat a guy like that. And I think with Keith Thurman's inactivity, I think that's made him a gatekeeper. But I'm not sure what Keith Thurman can do. We got to see how he looks when he returns. He's supposed to be fighting Yugas. But we'll know when he returns if he has what it takes to beat a guy like Boots Ennis. Remember, Keith Thurman is a counterpuncher too. So we just got to wait and see. Zaid says, that's because honestly I feel like you're in the top 10 of the realists right now as far as boxing commentary goes. Oh no, I appreciate it, man. I just try to be fair. And I've been watching boxing for a long time, and I don't get caught up in who I like. Matter of fact, my two favorite fighters were Zab Judah and Chris Bird. They don't even fight anymore. But the reason I like them is because I learned a lot from them when I used to be in boxing gyms, you know. Zab Judah, because when I used to train, I was more comfortable in the southpaw stance. Zab's a southpaw, Chris Bird's a southpaw. And I worked on my offense from a lot of what Zab Judah was doing in my defense with Chris Bird. So I was able to kind of coalesce the two. But I just try to be fair, man. He said, Demo Gamer said Spence was right. It was a one-sided ass whipping. Yeah. Spence called it, didn't he? That's hilarious. Zaid says, Boots, he says, Keith Thurman's washed up. I don't think he's washed up, but we're gonna find out. I think he still has some left in him, man. I think Keith Thurman. You gotta understand, Keith Thurman is younger than Spence and Crawford, so we can't say he's washed up yet. Nobody's proved Keith Thurman to be washed up. All right. Adam said, "Hey, what's up, Adams?" He says, "Great fight, great fighter. Adams, phenomenal performance." Yeah, it was. I didn't expect that. I expected him to catch him, to exploit some of the openings, but not like that. Like what Crawford did, that beyond comprehension. That blew my mind, man. That blew my mind. Zahid says, "You say that you are the hotel. You were walking in the bathroom and you said he was a gatekeeper." Yeah, he is a gatekeeper. Yep, I definitely believe so. And Earl, so as two people I feel are gatekeepers. I had Earl Spence as a gatekeeper, and I have Jamal Charlo as a gatekeeper. Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a gatekeeper because he's just been too inactive for me to say he's still someone to consider a top dog, but he got to get back and prove himself again. And then Jamal Charlo, because he's just been inactive for too long. So I think he's a gatekeeper too. Javon 007 says, "Props to Bud. He did his thing. Respect to both warriors. I picked Spence, Bud, pound for pound, #1. Yeah, no, I appreciate that post, man. You know, it's hard for some of these boxing fans to give props to a fighter who they weren't going with. You know, Terrence Crawford fans and Earl Spence fans, like my boy Mills always says, it's like the Bloods and Crips. You know, you can't be out here with no Terrence Crawford t-shirt. Somebody may do a drive-by on you. You can't be out here with no Earl Spence t-shirt. They may shoot you up, you know. But now that the fights happen, we'll see if guys can be fair about, you know, who actually won the fight. Because I'm going to tell you, and be fair about the commentary, you know. They can't come out here now. I can't see how somebody could come out here now and say something bad about Crawford or Spence. And especially because Spence, even when they stopped the fight, I don't know if you were watching, Spence was still trying to fight. He went out on his feet, although he was probably going to get hurt. Matter of fact, he got hurt badly in that fight. He's going to be sore for a while. To get hit like that, beat to your body like that, beat to your head like that, and to keep wanting to push, you know. And he had nothing left, man. It's like what Spence did, a lot of fighters don't have that in them, man. You know, they don't have that dog in them. They really don't, man. You saw Deontay. There's only two guys I've seen really go out on their shield like that. Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence. And I'm trying to think who before that just kept fighting and fighting and fighting, man. Off the top of the head, I just can't recall anyone. Oh, outside of like the Arturo Gottis, you know what I'm saying? The Mickey Ward type guys. But anyone from like in this era who just are getting beat down round after round after round and still want to come out and fight. I don't know, man. Yeah, Spence is a true warrior. I'm still sitting here trying to process, you know, what we just watched. Because when you think about what's next for Earl Spence, there's no fight with Terrence Crawford. Earl Spence needs to go home to his farm and just chill and be with them horses. He got a horse called Ferrari. He need to chill with that white horse Ferrari and get some and get some therapy, man, because you get beat like that. You just, let me tell you, that's the kind of damage that Earl Spence took. Is stuff that ends a career, you know what I'm saying? And he already, you know, had the whole car accident issue, but he didn't break any bones. But to come and get beat like that, so one-sided with shots like that's the kind of fights that ends a career. So they should have stopped that a long time ago. Robert Dunman, tell me Spence didn't look stoned out of his mind from the get-go. I was pulling for Spence until I saw the ring walk. Hey, Robert, that's something that, you know, we were commenting on during the live, man. Just didn't understand, you know, just that it's like they had low energy. You know what I mean? Like they had low batteries when they came to the ring. And I've been saying that all week about Earl Spence. Like something seems off about him. But once he once he came in the ring, yeah, I agree with you. It's like they, I don't know if they wanted to be there. Even Crawford was just kind of cool. And I'm like, man, what the hell's wrong with him? But I thought that after, I thought after Earl Spence got knocked down, that was the shot that woke him up. I said, okay, he got hit now. Now he's awake. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes either getting shoved down, getting jabbed in your face or something, get a little flash knockdown to wake you up. So he came back strong. But yeah, I agree. There was something didn't seem right. Maybe Mark Breland put some juju. Maybe Mark Breland, like Deontay Wilder, man, Camp, he put some juju in the cup. He gave him something in his drink, like the black bottle with Panama Lewis. I don't know, but it's crazy. Zaid says after the rematch, who's more likely to get a chance to fight Bud? Who's gonna fight Bud now? I'll tell you right now. Let me pull something up. I'll show you right now who's gonna fight Bud Crawford. Let me go right here. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna show you right now who's probably gonna be fighting Bud Crawford. All right. Let me pull this up for you. I'll tell you right now. Okay. Let me go back here. Let me go here now. Okay, so now we're talking about 147, right? Let me go up to 147, and I'll tell you right now who's probably next. Okay, now we at 147. Let me go back over here. Okay, this is what we're dealing with at 147. Spence and Crawford just fought. So now this vacant ring welterweight champion, Crawford has every belt. Ring belt, he has everything. Spence just got clipped. So now you got to look. If Spence and Crawford don't fight, well, now you got to take a look at what we got here. The next fight is probably Boots Ennis, because I think Boots was in line. Let me scroll something up here for y'all real quick, right? I think Boots, let's look at it like this, okay? Let me go back over here now. All right, so if you look at it, Boots was supposed to be fighting Earl Spence next. So the reality of the situation is Boots is probably next. And then after Boots, I think it was the winner, Stanley Eunice and Ortiz, which isn't happening. So that's a good thing for Boots Ennis, because that means Boots Ennis should get first dibs. So what we could see if Earl Spence and Crawford don't happen, the rematch, it could be Crawford and Boots Ennis. Now, this is where it gets a little quirky now. You know, the WBC, they do what they want. You could see Keith Thurman get into 4-for-1 deal. You understand what I'm saying? Keith Thurman could get the 4-for-1 deal, which Shakir Stevenson stupidly turned down, but he could get a shot to fight Terrence Crawford for all those belts if Earl Spence doesn't take the rematch. If not, Keith Thurman, remember, Cody Crowley, I'm looking at the WBC column. Cody Crowley's ranked number 2. He just won a title eliminator. So realistically, I'm thinking it should be Boots or Thurman. And after that, whatever Stanley Eunice does, whoever he fights next, and Cody Crowley. But it's really either going to be Thurman or Boots Ennis. And who has the bigger name? Boots Ennis or Keith Thurman? You see, and that's something that a lot of people, some people don't want to talk about that. You know, they don't even want to talk about Keith Thurman. There are people here who still feel like Keith Thurman doesn't deserve a fight. They feel like he's just been too inactive. He doesn't deserve a fight. So, I mean, I don't know, man. My boy Beach Boulevard says, well, first let me go back up. I'm sorry, I'm missing some of the comments. Okay, so Demo Gaming, he says, I'm not paying for a rematch, same results. No, I agree. Beat Boulevard says, no excuses, but I saw signs of Earl Spence cutting weight, killing him. Oh yeah, man, you could tell that he was struggling to get that weight off because he kept complaining about it. And that's how I knew something wasn't right. Zaid says there's still going to be haters talking stuff about Bud Crawford. Yeah, they are. And that's just how it is, man. The most toxic place on the internet is Twitter. I go there and post my little stuff, but man, I don't look at videos. I don't read many posts because it's just, I can't take it, man. It makes my PTSD flare up. Demo Gaming says, I was surprised how much Spence kept his hands down standing in there in front of Bud. You know, I think there was some fatigue, man. I think some of the fatigue showed up in him not being able to defend himself. I honestly do. I think bad habits, you know. He has a bad habit of not really, of reaching. I've even said that in some of my videos this week. He reaches. And, you know, he's been able to get away with it, but he has been caught before with that reaching. And I just think, you know, he paid the price. You know, we all know if Terrence Crawford gets you hurt, he's going to destroy you. My boy Robert says, I agree with everything you just said. I've been silently riding with you since you started. Missed you the last couple of weeks. A little donation coming to you. Oh, I appreciate it, man. You know, anything, you know, anybody gives a donation, you know, I appreciate it. You know, I'm not used to it. I remember when I first started, well, actually, I had this channel before, then YouTube gave me the business, so I started it back about a year ago. But I see some of the larger channels, man, they get a lot of people giving guys donations, and I'm not knocking them, but I can't listen to the other channels, and because they're so one-sided, or they're basically just saying nothing. And, you know, I don't know. I think I give people more for their money, man. But anything, just people visiting the page means a lot to me because this is therapeutic for me. But any donations are always appreciated, you know, and I'm just being real with you. Any donations are always appreciated. But, yeah, going forward, I mean, you know, I just gave y'all a peek behind the tent flaps. We all kind of know who's out there for Terrence Crawford. But, man, I want to tell you thank you, man. Hey, Robert, I want to tell you thank you for that donation, man. I really appreciate it. I got it. It just popped up. Really appreciate it, man. But for going forward, I really think, now, let me pull this back up, right? I'm going to show y'all something. And let's just be real, right? Hold on. Let me pull up go back here to where I was. Let me go here. When you talk about Terrence Crawford, now I'm going to pull it back up now. What can Terrence Crawford do at 147? Okay, we talk about Boots, talk about Thurman, talk about Stanley Eunice, Butev, Yugis. To me, Terrence Crawford, if Terrence Crawford fights those guys, he's moving down the ladder. In boxing and in life, you want to move up the ladder. You don't want to reverse. So for Terrence Crawford, I think the thing for him to do, in my opinion, is for Terrence Crawford to go up right here. Get up here to 154. And I think a good fight at 154 for Crawford would be directly going into a fight for the undisputed distinction. But I think Jermell Charlo is going to drop the belts. He's going to fight Canelo, and I can't see Jermell Charlo coming down from 168 back to 154. He's probably going to drop those belts, and Crawford's probably going to go to 154 and fight somebody to pick up a belt. Earl Spence will go to 154 and fight somebody, and hopefully he can pick up a belt. But that's what I think should happen. I think it should be Terrence Crawford getting a shot at the 4-for-1 deal, and, you know, he'll go up and try to get a third undisputed distinction in the 4-belt era. But we're going to have to see how the boxing politics come into play there, because remember, Terrence Crawford, he's with Al Haymon right now. But once he's not with Al Haymon, he's not going to be getting these sweet 4-for-1 deals. So Terrence Crawford's going to have to be smart with what he does. But I mean, hell, you got Jermell Charlo, you got Tim Tszyu, Mendoza, Fundora, Lubin. I think he'll knock Lubin out. I think all these guys at 154. I think 154 is one of the easier divisions to clean up, to be honest with you. Outside of Jermell Charlo, I mean, Castaño could fight. But I just think if he gets up there and he does what we know he can do, I think Terrence Crawford has a good chance, especially if he can get the, what I call the 4-for-1 deal. If he can go up there and just right off the back get the 4-for-1 deal, oh, man, it's over. It's over, man. He could end up beating a guy like Jermell Charlo. He could. When it says Mike Tyson, Holyfield beat him bad, Lennox Lewis too. Yeah, you know what? Absolutely. Those were. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, man. I forgot about those fights. Yeah, just getting beat till they had nothing left. You know, it's just it's not often you see stuff like that. But that was a sad. It was sad for me to watch Earl Spence get beat up like that, because he's not a guy who talks a lot of trash. He's not disrespectful. He's a real respectful guy. Good dude, man. But to see him get beat like that, man, and to know everything he's gone through, that broke my heart to see him get beat like that. And then he just didn't look like he had anything in him, you know? He just didn't look like he had anything in him, man. But we're going to see. You know, he ain't a quitter. We're going to see what's next. But that being said, man, before I get off of here, is there anything y'all want to talk about before I jump off? Go ahead and type it in the chat. And we could talk about it before I get off of here, man. But for those of you who are with me, I want to tell you I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me during the live. Appreciate the support. I'm over 3,000 subscribers now. It's been a year, so hopefully by this time next year we'll be at 10,000. We can keep the party going. Y'all know how I talk, man. I'm not into all that being disrespectful and everything, man. I just like to have conversations with y'all. And I truly love boxing just like y'all, man. I don't have an agenda. I'm retired, man. I did almost 25 years in the Air Force. You know what I mean? I don't have time for all the BS. But I just want to tell y'all thanks. If you didn't hit the like button, if you could hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. I'll give y'all a couple minutes, see if anybody has anything else they want to talk about, and we'll go from there. Then after that, I got to jump off, man. But if there's anything y'all want to talk about, it could be outside of Crawford and Spence. Just throw it at me, and we could talk about it. Because I'm up on everything going on in the boxing world. So anything y'all want to talk about, just go ahead and throw it at me, man, and we can discuss it. If not, I'm going to jump off of here in a minute or so. But amazing fight, man. Absolutely amazing fight. That was crazy. Crazy night tonight. What y'all think about Jamal Charlo getting slapped by Caleb Plant? Caleb Plant put the hand of God on him, didn't he? Anybody have an opinion about Caleb Plant about Jamal Charlo getting the Texas barbecue slapped out of his mouth? I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds before I jump off of here, man. Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy to see him get slapped like that in the face. But all right, we've been on here for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off now, man. I just want to tell y'all thank you, and just make sure and hit that's what them young boys say, right? Hit the like button. That's what them young boys say. You know, I ain't up on all this YouTube stuff. Okay? Y'all have a good night, man. I'm about to bounce. All right. Y'all be easy, man. Let me go down here.